Hel Hello, everyone. We're back with some Ace Attorney. Investigation. I almost said Trials and Tribulations.
No, Trials and Tribulations! You've been looking at the VODs, haven't you?
I have. I still need to edit some of them, but like, man, what a time. Just like this is a time. We're having a fun time. We're in court. We've been in court for fucking ever.
Ever.
Yeah, I'm Esper. I'm joined by Danbop and G. How you guys be?
Woo! We good? I don't know. I spoke for both of us.
Yeah. G, you can continue speaking for me. I approve.
Yeah. You're my client right now.
Yeah.
So what do we... Okay, first, everyone vote in the poll. No context. But yeah, what did we do in court last time?
Edgeworth was going to explain it to us, and then he didn't until it was way too late.
He fucking cheated us out of free recap.
True. I don't think he's gonna recap here, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think, like,
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, click on the thing. Let me just see where we are.
Yeah. I think we're still on
I only remember...
Yeah.
I remember one thing, and that one thing only is, I lost my balloon!
My balloon! Is this...
Oh, but the Justin, he's phasing away!
Oh my god, oh right, okay. Yeah.
Yo?
Real quick, let me greet everyone in chat. We got Van, we got Junglewine and Callie, we got G who subbed for 25 months. Thank you, G. Counting down, counting up.
Count it up. What a fraud. Fraud Meister, dude.
We have Matt. We have... I think that's everyone right now. Unless I missed someone. Okay, I don't think I have. Tonight's Callie fun fact. You noticed on Wednesdays, Callie tends to do things in threes. Today, she tapped your face 3 times to make sure you were awake. Well, were you awake, Junglewine? We gotta know.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It appears that his honor is still a bit dispirited. Hopefully, his recap will be able to fill us in on why he's dispirited.
Okay, let me recap. The first time today, I experienced what it's like to stand at the witness stand. Oh, I now have a greater appreciation for perjury.
Yeah, this is totally why fucking he has so much empathy for these fuckers later on.
Well, there's no reason for you to be all depressed about it, Your Honor. As a judge, no one expects you to think about anything other than the verdict.
Francisca, there is no need to further depress his honor.
But I'm not trying to, Miles.
Your honor.
Eh?
Your honor, I've come to collect the evidence that was to be transferred to me. Your honor, the evidence... Your honor!
Oh! You! Yes, can I help you?
What? I'd like to collect the evidence now, sir.
Your Honor, do you think you can stay focused long enough to at least do your job?
I'm sorry.
You'd better be.
And I said I was.
Okay.
And I would. Except that the defense attorney has yet to arrive.
She's busy with the investigation, so let's keep this brief, shall we?
Very well. In that case, please confirm that all the pieces of evidence are present.
Is he gonna recap?
Furthermore, the evidence that was used in the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell are also included. So please go ahead and use them in your investigation into their case. Now, we're going to go over each evidence in meticulous detail so we can recap.
Understood, Your Honor. Totally.
I did a segue for the game. I hope the game listens.
Yeah, the pieces of evidence that were used in the murder of those 2 men. This could be a very good chance for me to find new leads regarding their case. Their case that involved things and stuff. And maybe even something that will finally lead me to the truth.
I've placed all of the evidence over at the prosecutor's bench for you.
Just set a gun there.
I see. Thank you very much. I will go and confirm that they are all accounted for.
Oh boy. But what if this arrow?
What if walking?
Wait, I saw this guy. Wait, hold on. I saw this guy move. Let's see if he moves again.
Mm?
Wait!
Yeah, he does.
His ass is not sleeping.
His ass is faking it.
Oh.
Sir, nothing to report, sir!
Is there no one who will make this man take responsibility for his actions on the job?
Looks like we have no choice to report this to Papa. And Bad Papa. If he is still around. Then this guard can have fun in a waking nightmare to being awakened from his dreams.
Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over, like, he grows in size!
Oh yeah, no, if I get into the perspective.
Wait, let me see if I can get, like...
Whoa.
Oh, I love this perspective!
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm, like, geeking out over, like, this.
No, that's cool.
Okay. Hey, Kay. Kay. Oh, sorry, mister. I'm a little busy right now.
Doing what?
Well, I'm looking for something. Uncle Bad told me to, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. I don't want to interfere with the girl, lest Bad Papa get angry.
Yes, agree. Bad Papa does not need to get angry.
You wouldn't like him when he is angry. Alright.
So this is the evidence related to today's Cotopian embassy trial from Mr. Faraday's bag. See, we're getting details on what we're doing right now.
You mean the evidence bag that was on the table in lobby number 2, right?
Yes, finally, we can now take a look at the evidence itself and not just data about them. Let's be sure to thoroughly examine them while we have the time.
Agreed. I want to take a good look at all the evidence from the embassy murder too.
Oh.
And why is that?
Because I still don't fully understand what today's trial was about.
No. Don't point your crop at me just because you don't know something. You're actually pointing not exactly at me, but
I
it's
was
fine.
pointing it at a gun, and don't you try to order me around just because Papa chose you today.
I see someone's still sore about not being picked by Mr. Von Kahn.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I felt like Francisco would say that.
That came from the soul. It's fine.
It's so real to see the knife up close.
So we have the knife, the gun, an envelope, and what's this organizer doing here?
That's
Just
right.
you two are speaking. Okay, yes.
I completely forgot to tell you. No, he's just twiddling his thumbs in the corner.
But what, Your Honor?
They found Mr. Faraday's personal organizer inside that evidence bag of his. Detective Bad requested it be passed along to you. He said it would help the investigation.
Detective Bass said that.
What a strange stroke of luck.
We'll never look a gift horse in the mouth. Might as well flip through it, too. I won't. I was waiting for that. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Every suspicious. Sorry, what was the result on the poll? I never saw the end.
It was yes.
Yeah.
2 yes, 1 no, 1 Dan Bob.
And did
Are
you vote
the
Dan
one
Bob?
Dan Bob?
Yeah, of course I did. Who do you think I am? Not Dan Bob?
I voted no because at the time they would have given like a 3-way tie. So, who
I
voted
didn't
yes?
notice that. Me, I voted yes.
Alright, so we have.
But
Oh?
were you staying true to yourself with that vote?
I wasn't. I wanted chaos. I wanted to sow
Asper.
chaos. I'm
What
sorry.
are you
want the
gonna do?
drama.
What spoke to your heart? Yes or Dan Bob? Which one?
For the sake of another tie, I think I'd go Dan Bob.
Oh yeah, let's go!
Woo!
I took a quick look through the documents before the trial started.
Well, I wasn't here to skim it.
You look almost. I suppose I should explain it to you then. Recap it even.
Yeah, Glittersa, explain it all. Perfectly and in its entirety, if you'd please.
Oh, well, it all started the night I was born. I mean, on the
Thank
night of
God.
September 8th, an embassy staff member was killed in front of the embassy. That's where they, work, and they die. Anyways, the staff member died of shock due to being shot in the heart, and they were to blame. They gave love a bad name. Mackerel was brought in that night as a suspect and thoroughly questioned. Because the murder weapon was found on him, for which he was arrested on the spot.
A simpleton of a man, that's what he was.
Shout out to Han. Mackerel. Han. You get it. You get it. Mackerel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said a name like Tahan and not Tuhan. So I was like, who the fuck is Tahan?
Tahan. You know my friend Tahan.
Perhaps he was.
Shit.
For the weapon. You know what? We don't need that line.
Sorry.
I'm throwing it out into the trash. I didn't like it anyways. Bad scripting. Mr. Rell was caught in the act on film by a security camera. That's all you need to know.
He was an even bigger simpleton than I thought. I can't believe he didn't notice the security camera.
Can't wait for it to go back to that one line that you skipped and be like, that was the line that solved the whole case.
It was the most important line of the fucking case. This is why we don't recap anymore, by the way. They fucking do it for us. We just gotta wait for it.
Honestly.
The Cadopian Embassy security system is supposedly very well designed. He may have very simply not been aware that there was a camera in the area.
So, have you seen the contents of the video for yourself?
Yes, it had Mike Meekins and Bruce Goodman and... Oh, not that generous. Yes, the surveillance video the security camera took was played during the trial by Mr. Faraday. Thank God. We don't have to fucking watch the whole video. It's just a straight shot. Yeah, right. You can clearly identify Mr. Rell on it. Even the sound of the gunshot was crystal clear.
So as the footage included sound, huh? I don't think I'd ever want to see the moment of someone's death in real life. Did she ever see that in Justice for All? Has she ever seen a dead body?
She got shot.
Yeah, but she didn't die. She's too good. She's too cool for that.
And she can't see her own death.
Yeah.
Did she see Manfred's death, off screen?
I don't think they really mention it.
Did Manfred die?
Yeah, they mentioned it in Trials and Trib.
Oh, did he get, death penalty or something?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think Francisca ever mentioned
They
it.
just love the fucking death penalty. They're just killing people right and left. They killed him, they killed Dahlia. I think they were getting Morgan.
This truly is the dark age of the law.
Yeah, the dark age of the law.
God, was
We
there...
need a counter. I'm sorry. What's up?
Sorry, I'm still trying to think of what dead body she might have seen to make this, a cheeky bit of foreshadowing. Or, reference. Did she see the... No. That was game 3. Who fucking died?
What were we gonna say? Karate Kid?
I don't know if she saw Russell Berry's dead body in Big Top.
Ooh. Did she see Turner Breeze? Nah, she... No. Oh. No, you don't see Francisca and Karayan, I don't think.
No.
No, not at all. Damn, we need more dead bodies out here, people!
I don't think she's seen a dead body! I mean, aside from now.
Hold on.
I mean, that's a shame.
No, well, if we're looking at this in the picture, she's probably seen it in the picture. Russell Berry. Then, fine.
Yeah, she just made a point. She made a point where it's I don't want to see the moment in real life, you know?
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
Me neither. I would never see dead bodies, ever. Ever.
What's up, Keen's-on?
Never, ever.
Never,
and no one's... I'm gonna buy a car, and no one's ever gonna murder in my car.
You know, my trunk is dead body loadable. Yeah, they're bad.
The trunk of his car is actually his pride. And he loves it so much, and he's like, I keep it pristine, and no one ever dirties it, and it's my safe space, the trunk of my car, and if anyone were to ever do something to it, I'm gonna lose my mind.
And then Dave and Gab's like, oh, dude, I know how much Edgeworth's like this car is back trunk. Watch this, and get a load of this. Hey, Lana. Fucking good.
I get a load of this.
This gun, it was originally used because of a Cadopian embassy staff member. By the way, was it ever confirmed if Gab literally decided to tell her to put him in Edgeworth's car just to fuck with Edgeworth? Was that a canon thing, or was it
I think he told her to put it in the car for sure, right? We just don't know the reasoning, or...
Okay, yeah,
Step
so
up with
headcanoning.
God, I'm so capped. I need to know the Gant lore.
Well, it all started with a
Look.
judge divorce. When the crime was reported, the responding police found Mr. Rell still holding it, which led to the immediate arrest.
And then, this gun took the original shooter's life. How ironic.
Indeed.
Oh.
You know,
I just saw who won Greenie's stream. I'm so sorry. I just
Ooh.
accidentally clicked to it.
No, yeah,
You
you're
wanna
good.
know?
Yeah, let's see.
No.
Let's hear.
Yeah? It's Barnabas, and he won by 1 point.
Woo!
oh my god, wait, that scoreboard is actually pretty tight. I'm looking over there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really...
What the fuck?
I'm gonna do a shout out for Greenie streams. Everyone should go check out Greenie.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Shout out
Check
to
them
Greenie, and shout out to Arden, Alves, Apollo, and Barnabas, who are on his game show, and they're also just great people.
Yeah.
None of them stream, I don't think, but they're all great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all awesome.
They rule. I know Barnabas has been on our streams before.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. What am I saying?
Getting of this case. And Greenie played Luke Atley in Trials and Tribs, so.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh, you're
yeah.
right. Oh, I forgot all about that. And you know what's so funny was when you were playing Among Us the other day, and Greenie, like, I forgot, he was dressed as Edgeworth, and his name was something about, like, Detective at Me, or
Oh.
whatever. I'm like, you're still going with...
Well, cause that was
He
the
didn't change. He probably didn't change his name since our Among Us stream was the attorney
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Because when I went in that lobby like yesterday or the day before, I went in as Lotta Hart and I was like, whoops, I gotta change that.
But he didn't change it, and that's why he's great.
True.
Oh, this doesn't seem to be anything else we can learn from this piece of evidence other than friends are great, I guess.
Also, I just glanced over at Greenie's stream. I think he's gonna raid into us, so everyone be on your best fucking behavior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and act
everyone.
surprised.
only best behavior. Oh, clown me. I'm kidding.
Damn it.
Mr. Faraday's organizer. Appears he was in the habit of using it.
It looks like he wrote his strategy for getting Mr. Rell convicted down in here. Oh, do we ever have a voice for this guy?
What the fuck? It appeared Greenie the Goblin's creating the party of
Yes!
19.
Hello, everyone.
Ooh.
Thank you for the raid.
Welcome.
We glanced over at your stream, so we know how the game show ended. But how was it for what little we didn't get to see? How was the game show? Tell us all about it. Give us the deets. Can I do another shout
What
out?
happened? Yeah, you got a preemptive shout out.
Oh, I have to wait a full hour to do the same person's shout out. Okay.
Dang, Twitch.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
see.
do a shout out to Bluey the Boblin.
Yellowish blue, the yellow blue blin. Let's see, who do we... Let me see who else.
Automon.
Oh my god. Let me greet everyone who came in. We got Greenie, we got Cyrus, we got Vodka, we got Arden, we got Owls, we got T-Mac, we got Barnabas, we got Chara, we got Han, we got... I think that's everyone, unless I missed someone. I think that's everyone. Hi everyone! Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid. Feel free to do whatever post-stream care you gotta do. Yeah, we're just here. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my god, hi! Double raid! Hi, Radiant Gardeners, hi! Let me give you guys a shout out, hold on. That's not how I spelled radiant. I can spell. Is that the right, is that how it
Double
goes?
raid.
Gardeners, okay. There we go. Alpha, thank you for the 24 months resub. Let's go, thank you. 2, yeah. 2 years, oh my god, for 24 months. Let me greet everyone from Radiant Gardener streams too. We got Sahara Infinity, we got Cage Guides, we got Radiant Gardeners, we got Brandon Glovich, we got, I think that's everyone, unless because there's like, everyone is in a Raider, like chat in the window, so I'm like, oh, who was from Greenie's stream and who was from Radiant Gardeners? Whoop. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid. Feel free to do whatever post-stream care you gotta do. You know, whatever we gotta do. Right here, we have me, we have Dan Bob, we have G-Meister. We're just playing some Ace Attorney investigations. We're gonna attempt to finish up Case 4 today. So if you want to join us for that, by all means, stick around. We'd love to have each and every one of you here. And yeah, thank you for the raid.
Yeah. Woo!
Did I skip that dialogue?
You sure fucking did.
Throw it in the trash. No one cares.
Boring surveillance video. All right. It would also appear that he had proof that Mr. Rel was not the autograph. There we go. See.
Oh, stream is good. You beat Pegasus Cup and Hercules Cup in Cage 1. Level 1 proud. While controller splitting. Ooh, let's go, let's go.
Ooh.
That. Gosh, I love hearing about challenge runs like that from, like, you know, Cage players and, like, creators. It's like, oh my god. It's so fun. You do need dinner, though, so you'll be lurking and grilling. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you again for the raid. Hope you have a wonderful dinner.
Anyone want to do that one or?
Wait. Oh, right. Oh yeah, you played Faraday, right, Dan Bob? Was it you or me that played?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. You want? Okay, I'll do it right now.
If you wanna.
All right. No matter how he may try to play it, as long as I have the Yargarasu's key, I can prove he's a phony. If I present it to him in court, it should clear everything up.
Oh yeah, I also do feel the need to say we are in the late game of this case, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled on Ace Attorney, like, just be warned of that, that's all.
Yeah, we are currently Case 4, most of the way through Case 4 out of a total of 5 cases in this game. And this game...
Oh?
Shit, that was a spoiler, wasn't it? It's fine, it's fine. All Ace Attorney games are like 5 trials, that's fine, that's
okay,
fine.
I wasn't sure, but okay.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick. Greenie's got a raid and run. Gotcha, gotcha. Thanks for raiding. Enjoy your lurk. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Greenie. Where was I in the game? Yes, okay, so we're...
Late game.
Yes. We're in the late game of Investigations 1. We have played the original trilogy on stream before, so, like, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. There may just be random spoilers for that in our playthrough here, just because we've experienced it on stream. So, if you're looking to not be spoiled at all in the game, feel free to dip, feel free to, you know, do whatever. Make sure you don't spoil yourselves, but yeah, that's us. That's where we're playing.
Yeah. And with that said, we have a piece of evidence. Keep going.
It's been a long battle. I hope that this will finally bring it to an end.
Yes, I believe that Mr. Farrer, your day was well prepared. To discredit any claim Mr. Rel may have made about being the real Yatagarasu.
And he had a way to prove that Mr. Rel was the guilty party in the embassy murder.
This organizer is a clue straight from Mr. Faraday. I'll have to take my time and give it a thorough read later.
More like we can take our time and read it now. Or maybe not.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe yes. We have it in here, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
This is... Dan Bob, did you want to read through the whole thing, or do you want to just skip it?
Do it. F it.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. I have collected the evidence I need to prove that Rel was the killer. Between the handgun Rel had on him when he was arrested and the surveillance tape, it should be able to prove that he was the one. The sound of his handgun going off was recorded with superb clarity on the surveillance video. I also have evidence that I can use to prove that Rel is not the real Yatagarasu. No matter how he may try to play it, as long as I have the Yatagarasu's key, I can prove he's a phony. If I present it to him in court, it should clear everything up. It's been a long battle. I hope that this will finally bring it to an end.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Love, Faraday.
It's so fucking funny if that guy just kept reading.
Oh no, and I've been caught in a loop.
Official time loop post. Look, there's a picture stuck between these pages here.
The papa appears to be a key.
And a rather ornate one at that. Just look at the design on the handle.
The craftsmanship is superb. Could this be the Yatagarazu's key Mr. Faraday mentioned in his organizer?
It's Yatagarasu's key.
Detective Bad said something earlier.
Different about this time was that evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police. And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Kodopian embassy. The Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarazu sent the evidence.
Until now, the Yatagarasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through the mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others knew about.
Mr. Faraday must have been trying to keep the secret keys safe.
As the prosecutor of both the Yatagarazu and the smuggling ring cases, that's to be expected.
And we got the knife.
It's the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday.
Who would have thought such a beautiful piece of art could be used for such a cruel act?
And it's never crossed your mind that you use your writing crop for the wrong purpose?
Never.
Oh, okay. That's odd.
What is it?
Mr. Faraday didn't mention anything about a knife in his organizer.
That certainly is odd.
That weapon that was used to kill the Kodofian embassy staff member was a gun. But if that's the case, then where did the knife that was used to murder Mr. Faraday come from?
Isn't it obvious? It was brought into the courthouse by Mr. Rell. That's the only logical conclusion, right?
Well, because it's not that easy to smuggle a weapon like that in here.
Are you sure about that?
I would know. I tried on numerous accounts. I'm kidding. Every person who enters the courthouse doors is checked thoroughly for contraband, are they? Furthermore, the suspect was handcuffed, making it impossible for him to bring a knife as large as this inside.
In that case, how do you suppose this knife ended up inside the courthouse?
Ellipses. I need to think carefully here. There's nothing related to the knife written anywhere in Mr. Faraday's organizer. However, it is a fact that this knife came from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Conversely, there is one item listed in Mr. Faraday's organizer. That one that no one has claimed to have seen today.
Oh, okay.
So in order to solve this mystery, I believe I will need to take another good look at the evidence.
Miles Edgeworth, can I take as a fact that you have yet to answer me to mean that you don't have an answer for me?
Actually, I do know the answer, Francisca.
No. What
Yeah.
is it?
One of the pieces of evidence we've been holding has been hiding a secret of its own.
Oh?
And it was through this piece of evidence that the knife was brought into the courthouse.
So it's probably the Yatagarasu key,
The
right?
key? Yeah. Yeah, because it
just
doesn't
got
have...
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a cool looking key, though.
Yeah. What does this look like?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It has, like, the butterflies on it as well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly! This Yatagarasu's key Mr. Faraday mentions in his organizer. This is how the knife was brought into the courthouse.
You're not making any sense, Miles Edgeworth. Don't you humph at me.
No, I will humph at you. I'll also chuckle at you. You just need to look a bit closer, Francisca, to see what I mean. Don't the colors and the ornamentation of the key's handle remind you of anything?
Ellipses. They do remind me of the knife.
Very good. But the Yatagarasu key in this photo and the murderous knife have this very unique design on their handles. Furthermore, even though Mr. Faraday mentioned the Yatagarasu's key, the only object we found at the crime scene was a knife.
You don't seriously mean to say? Don't you do that?
I will do that. I will wag my finger. It appears that you finally caught up. And yes, I do mean to say that these two pieces are in fact one and the same.
Well, that's impossible.
No.
Yaha!
Yeah, no.
No, you just
Even-
said yaha.
No, you tricked me. You gotta stop doing that. Even if that is what you believe, we should still investigate this possibility. Now, let's examine this knife in a little more detail.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
won't harass until inspected every...
Examine this.
Every suspicious looking nook and cranny, and then he just stabs himself. He's like, I have to
dang it.
inspect it.
I inspected it. The knives are sharp, note to self. It's the weapon that was used to kill Mr. Faraday. The handle and the blade itself both have beautiful designs worked into them.
Look, there's even a flower ship design in this gold section here. If this hadn't been used as a tool for murder, I'd found it for myself.
She seems to be drawn to the embezzlements. Too bad this isn't mine to give. I mean, what's stopping you from taking it anyway, right? You. Press a button and shazam.
I can't believe it turned into a key! Just think if there was such a trick to this thing. Bob, did you just change your color?
Yeah, and that just caught my eye. What the fuck? Oh my god, jump scare?
Do you think you can hide that from us?
Yeah.
You're feeling blue now?
Blue
I'm feeling
dabba dee
blue.
dabba.
I don't know. I was just looking at the color and I was like,
That's gonna throw me off for like the rest of the time now.
Same.
Oh no.
No, you're fine. I'll adjust. I'll be fine. So the weapon used to kill. So the weapon used to kill Mr. Faraday is actually the key the Yatagarasu stole. This piece of information is more critical than anything we've learned up until now. I'm posing, see?
Frankly, I'm shocked. Stop posing at me.
Oh, fine. I'll just do the one that Von Karma does, alright? Mr. Faraday only mentioned the key aspect of this piece of evidence in his organizer. It's possible that even he had no idea the key was holding a knife blade inside.
But if that's true, then only someone who knew about the key to knife trick could have killed Mr. Faraday.
Even among law enforcement, this key was top secret. We're looking for someone who knew even more about the key than even Mr. Faraday. Meaning that the only person it could be is the one who sent the key in the first place. The great thief Yatagarasu!
Exclamation point! Ellipses. Then maybe Mr. Rel really was the Yatagarasu. And he was the one who killed Mr. Faraday. Isn't that one possible scenario?
No, not really, especially since Mr. Faraday was absolutely convinced that Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu. Besides, as Detective Bad said earlier.
Bad.
But when we, I was like, who's Bad? What a good name. And I'm like, oh wait, that's me. But when we questioned Rel about what was sent along with the white card, Rel had no idea what it was.
I see.
Idiot.
He truly was an idiot. Alright then. I guess the person who knows the trick behind this key is someone else. And that person is the real Yatagarasu.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny. I just realized that the way that this is angled makes it seem like the desk is a wall and that the gun is like a huge gun. Look at how big that gun is.
True.
Yeah, listen, we're just hanging up with the evidence on the wall now. You know? Yeah. It seems that this key is truly the key to solving this case.
You should not do stand-up.
You know what? You're absolutely right. It sounds vile, and honestly, anyone that does that as a career probably isn't doing it very great. They should probably stop. You know me, on the side, I really like doing stand-up. It's just so fun.
Is Phoenix and Mia visiting the courthouse today?
Either one, you know. Actually, at this point in the timeline, would Phoenix? No, yeah, it'd be Phoenix Dahlia, maybe, actually.
Oh.
Oh, shit, never mind. Take it back, I'm a fraud. Take back! That's odd. We're short one piece of evidence, and also the wrong Phoenix voice, too.
One Piece?
And the piece that's missing is the surveillance video that was played in court.
surveillance video. How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go?
This video showing the moment in which Mr. Rell committed the murder. Where could it have gone indeed?
Are you done with your inspection of the evidence?
I forgot you were here. Yes,
Me
I'm
too.
finished.
Jump scared by the judge.
However, Your Honor, I am missing a single piece of prosecutorial evidence.
Your Honor, were you derelict in your duties?
What? No! I dare not lick my duties. What do you take me for?
That's so juvenile, but it's so funny.
Thank you, Judge. No, Your Honor, the most important piece of evidence in today's trial. The surveillance video is not amongst the evidence you laid out for me. It is not among us, Your Honor.
I wish I knew enough about Among Us to make a joke at that, but alas, I'll just play it straight. But I brought Mr. Faraday's whole bag with me from the crime scene.
Macy Attorney player playing it straight?
What?
Okay.
It's novel, I know. But I dare to be the first. Maybe the tape is still somewhere at the crime scene?
Ellipses. I cut the music. Yes, that's right. There's something wrong here.
Scary.
Something about this missing piece of evidence, this missing link, if you would. It would appear that for me to find the answers I seek, I'll have to pay another visit to the scene of the crime, defendant lobby number 2. Teleport.
Ooh.
Oh, he's spiffy.
Dude,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
Yay!
I don't think I've ever seen the sprite out of him. Or I guess he must have been in like the original like DS version, but like I've never seen
No,
this.
this is
I don't remember
DLC.
this. Yeah. Like,
Yay! Oh my gosh!
my
And, oh,
goodness.
oh, here.
You're so happy, it's like infectious. That's Detective Bad, but who is he with?
I have
Put
never
respect on his name, Edgeworth.
I've never
I
seen
don't
an
know who the
episode.
hell it is. And playing the fucking music.
Yeah!
Yeah! Did you find it?
We're just popping off.
No, not yet. I've looked everywhere. I see. Well then, please continue with the search. Understood. I'll continue the search.
Look at him skulk!
So you're the one running this show. Prosecutors like you shouldn't even be allowed at crime scenes.
How dare you! Just who do you think you are?
Who do
You'll
you
tell
think
me
you are?
your
I
name for
am.
like another 7 years, I'm sure. Asshole, whatever. Oh, that all about. And who was that man just now? Why is Detective Bad just sulking? He's staring out the window, contemplating life over there.
Whoever
Oh
he-
wait, I want to talk more. I love this voice. Come back. Come back. I'm so sad. I'll see you next case. I'm like 98% sure. Goodbye.
Whoever he was, I have never seen a more impudent officer in my life.
Yeah, hope we never have to see that guy again. Does he even know that we're standing here right behind him?
Probably he has a mirror.
No. Oh yeah, and he can't see his reflection. So
Yeah, I
he
didn't remember
can't
that
really-
part.
I know you're standing right behind me. I don't have a reflection. I don't remember how that came up, but I know that I don't
I don't know
somehow.
where the fuck that lore came from, but
Yeah, and it's not vampire related.
I just,
What?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
did Truth take his reflection?
I-
Because he
Oh,
tried
right.
to transfigure humans.
That's right. It took like part of his coat and also his reflection. That was it.
Yeah, and like one of
Yeah,
his legs or something.
That's why he keeps checking. His
Oh,
name
yeah.
might come back.
It looks like you were paying attention after all.
Of course I was. I have eyes in the back of my head.
Okay, well
It's a
that's just
Reflectionless mirror.
that's greedy. Truth should not have given you 2 eyes. Two more eyes.
so that mirror isn't for vanity's sake. But for him to keep an eye out on who or what is behind him at all times. So tell me, Detective Bad, who was the rude man just now? You're a rude man.
The guy came here from the Republic of Jean-Fa to study. He's Agent Long Lang, and he's the hottest man that's ever existed, I guess. No, not hottest. Coolest. He's the coolest. He's trying everything he can to revive the lost honor of his family. Oh. He's traveling the world to study different philosophies of detainment. Scratch.
But by visiting various police departments around the world, he has a lot of dedication.
He also got a lot of style. He's still just a rookie cop. But I sense a strong grudge of some sort from him. The guy is more useful than Gumshoe. Even if he is rude.
God, I can't
How did
unhear.
I feel to read that one?
There are two wolves inside of me.
Considering Lion involved, that makes sense.
So the character I'm voicing that I think is really cool is talking about two characters that I both voice that I also think are really cool in two completely different ways. And I just gotta somehow workshop it out. I will be going to therapy after stream. To talk about this specifically. I don't know what to do. Oh,
Well, he sure has a lot of guts to come to this country and give prosecutors a hard time.
impression.
Oh,
Hello, Presto.
Fuck.
oh gosh, okay, how do we
need
like
the
lump
script.
characters?
I'll be the Aurora Borealis because I brighten everyone's day. That's what Arden said once. I'm quoting. I'm not creating that.
Okay, G, are you gonna be Skinner or Chalmers, and like what character do we make them?
Fuck. I'm just trying to look for the. I need the script. Hang on.
Okay, should we do like Phoenix and Maya?
That. I mean, it is burgers, right?
Ooh,
or ham.
true.
Shit. Hang on. I need the script.
I'm also gonna pull it up so I don't bungle it up.
Okay, hold on. I'm also gonna pull it up so I don't bungle it up. Steam.
So, is Phoenix Skinner's? Skinner?
Wait, I need an actual transcript.
I'll send a link in there.
Okay, I guess he could be Skinner. And then Maya is just like she knows that's not the real Krusty Burger, 'cause she knows burgers. But then again, who would be more likely to bungle up cooking steamed hams and going to get burgers instead?
I think Phoenix is the type of like person to be like, you know what, we're going out for takeout tonight, you know?
Or I'll leave it up to you then, like which one you want Phoenix to be.
I'll definitely take Skin.
Okay. Well, Nick, I made it, despite your directions.
You know, head of the Fae Clan Maya Fae, welcome! Hope we're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon!
Eh.
Oh, egad! My roast is ruined!
Knock, knock, knock.
But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Phoenix! Phoenix jumps out the window and he goes, does this thing.
And there's the montage, we're gonna skip that.
Yeah. Head of the Fae Clan! I was just,
You're gonna skip the montage?
Fuck.
Okay, do
Okay,
you...
I'll sing it. I'll
Okay,
sing it.
go for it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
go
my
for it, go
one.
for it, yeah, yeah.
Wait, who's Skinner? It's Phoenix?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Let's see if I remember. It's something like Phoenix with his crazy explanations. Maya's gonna need her medication. When she hears Phoenix lame exaggerations, there'll be trouble in town tonight. Phoenix! There we go.
Head of the Fae Clan! I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Nick?
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam for the steamed clams we're having. Mmm, steamed clams.
She walks out, it's like, ooh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I cut to the dining room. Head of the Fae Clan, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
Oh no, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect in Japanifornia.
Uh-huh. What region in Japanifornia?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Karine, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh no, nothing on Karine. It's a LA expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger. And I should know, I eat that a lot.
Instead of Krusty Burger, it's like Guy Old Dude's noodles. So fucking.
Wait, shit. Wait, damn it. Okay, let me do this again. Let me do that line again. You know, these hamburgers are real similar to the ones they have at Guy Aldoon's noodle stand.
Oh no! Patented in Phoenix Burger's old family recipe.
For steamed hams?
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they're obviously grilled.
Yeah, you know, the one thing I should excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
You know, Phoenix enters the kitchen, all that stuff. That's on fire in the background. Oh, man. Well, that was wonderful. A good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yeah, I should be. Good lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
I'm the Aurora Borealis. I'm related to David. Boreanaz. They're similar enough last names. Okay, goodbye.
David Boreanaz, at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within the Fayako Law Office's kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Oh, who's Agnes? Wait, shit.
Oh.
Is that good? Give me gumshoe. Give me gumshoe.
Essentially, what does he call Mr. Wright? The house is on fire, pal. Pal, you gotta look.
No, Detective Gumshoe, just the Northern Lights.
Well, Nick, you're an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Oh, pal, Maya, come back.
And all fun was had by all. That was a
God.
fucking extensive bit there.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, that was fun. It was good fun. Anyway, back to this video game. What was the agent looking for, Detective Bat?
Earlier, that little girl was poking around in lobby number 1 as well.
Before, it's got nothing to do with the two of you.
I highly doubt that. It has nothing to do with me. Fine, if this is a game I must play, then I will take this opportunity. I almost transitioned to the Phoenix voice, damn you. The draw out was he's been hiding what happened in this room straight from him.
Yeah! Tell us, Bad Papa.
Earlier you were in lobby number 1, and now you're here in lobby number 2. Suspicious. What about lobby number 3? You're quite the busy man, Detective Bad.
My phone just died. That's unfortunate.
I was in lobby number 3, but you just didn't see me. Multiple returns to a crime scene brings about success. That's what we detectives say.
Do they say exactly that bad? Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all say it exactly that, every time.
Yeah, in unison.
I see. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I asked about what happened again, correct?
I don't have anything left to say to you, boy.
Boy, you'll see. I will draw my answer from you one way or another, Bapapa.
He takes a pencil, I'm gonna draw it!
Rudy, you gotta draw something! I'm gonna kill you to help us even a tiny bit in our investigation, Bad Papa.
Gave Faraday's notebook to the judge earlier. That's help enough, don't you think?
Please, we are asking you for just a bit more of your cooperation.
Don't push me, kid.
Now I'm a kid. I'd like to ask once again what happened around here at the time of the crime.
I refuse to answer. Any more investigating you do will be a waste of time.
I can't unhear Great Days now. Gee, thank you for, like, bringing that to my attention.
Dude, the first time I heard this track, I'm like, what the fuck? It was like expanding my mind.
Besides, how am I supposed to answer questions about things I don't know about?
Things you don't know about. But aren't you supposed to know everything, Bad Papa?
He should. He is a bad papa. Wait, is it possible? He's good papa. Maybe he doesn't know about the trick behind that piece of evidence. I should try showing it to him. It may prove to be the key to getting some answers from Detective Bat. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's the photo, so I guess the knife itself.
Detective Bat, did you know of the existence of the item in this photograph?
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Of course I did. It's my job to know everything related to the Yatagarasu case.
That's a very specific job. In that case, let me ask you something. Did you know that the knife that killed Mr. Faraday and this Yatagarasu key are one and the same in Ace Attorney investigation?
What? That's impossible.
It looks like he didn't know after all.
This piece of evidence, which we call the Yatagarasu key, is actually a well-camouflaged knife.
Ellipses.
Mr. Faraday was planning to use this Yatagarasu key to prove that Mr. Rel was not the real Yatagarasu. Isn't that correct?
I guess so.
However, Mr. Faraday had no idea that it was, in fact, a knife.
Yeah, I have to admit, neither one of us knew that fact. And if neither of us knew, then no one in law enforcement knew either. How do we miss something as big as this?
Note that since a little while ago, you appeared to be searching for something.
Reflection.
Your reflection. Yes, yes. I presume that this key is what you are searching for.
Yeah, that's right.
And why were you searching for it?
I was in a scavenger hunt, and I really wanted to win. I promised Faraday I would win the scavenger hunt for him. I promised that I'd protect that key with my life when I found it. But after he was killed, the key disappeared from Faraday's evidence bag, and the scavenger hunt was cancelled officially. It devastated me.
That's so
Who would have
tragic. I'm
thought
so sorry.
that the key is what took Faraday's life?
Detective Bad. So that we may find the truth, please testify for me once more.
All right. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you about what happened. Nothing will change.
Okay, now we can talk to him.
When he said testify, I thought he was about to go into like one of those like testimony things.
Yeah, I
All
thought
right.
that too.
Detective Bad. I ask that you please testify once more about what happened in lobby number 2 and what you experienced in lobby number 1.
My answer is still the same. And this is the last time I'm going to do this, so help me God.
That's fine, because I only need this one last time to clear everything up.
God, that perspective on his hand, it's bigger than Bad's head.
Yeah, that's right. Big hand.
Yowie hand!
Oh, it's so true.
And find the truth behind this case.
Yeah, there we go.
Derek, time to go.
Oh, I said I was doing great. No, now I'm just blinking a lot. I was in lobby number 1, talking with you.
But you were not
Maybe-
talking to Edgeworth.
This is true. He's lying.
I was talking to him in my head. It's none of your business.
What?
We were talking about some trivial things.
Were we?
We were. I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. When we heard it, you and I immediately dashed out into the hallway together. I know you don't remember this, but it did happen.
I don't recall that.
I saw a gumshoe goofing around there. And then we all ran into lobby number 2.
I recall, like, the second half of that.
It sounds like the exact same story he told us before.
I'm not so sure about that one. Indeed, I feel that we are yet to draw out all the information that we can.
Yeah, I agree, Barnabas. It's a fun, like, design little quirk.
Just bang the design.
Yeah, because, like, Ace Attorney doesn't really like to do, like, super, I guess, adult things, like have alcohol or, like, actual cigarettes. They do, like, fun, fun visual inclinations to it, but then it's also like, oh, it's a lollipop. It's a fun little quirk of his.
Yeah.
Talking about some trivial thing. What were you talking about? What trivial
And I
things?
like also the lollipop is the only splash of color you get from him.
Ooh,
Is it
yeah.
true? I was hoping you could expand on what exactly you were discussing with Miss You, not me, Miss You.
Oh, I miss you too.
Trivial stuff.
No, you got me. That's for me to decide. You know what? I don't miss you. I'll be honest, Peppa. This is trivial.
Oh, that was really good though. Ellipses.
Don't look at me like that. Ellipses. Stop it. Why are we doing this?
Ellipses.
Alright, I suppose that's for him to decide. Moving on then. We're gonna pretend this conversation never happened.
Hold it!
Hold it! Okay, back to normal testimony. Until you heard the gunshot, did you notice anything else that was out of the ordinary?
I didn't hear any other strange sounds until that gunshot.
If the gunshot Detective Bad heard was really the one from the murder, that would give the other piece of evidence an entirely different meaning. I ask that you please amend your testimony with that statement just now.
Sure.
Strange sounds until the gunshots. Oh, was that? Wait, okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
I didn't hear anything.
But what the fuck is that gonna say about this?
Objection!
Yeah.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Detective Bad, does this balloon fragment remind you of anything?
It's the same color as the one Kay was holding.
Oh, so you know about that girl's balloon? Her balloon.
Yeah. Her balloon. I was sitting with her up in the gallery. During the recess, just before we split up, I filled that balloon up for her. I have really good lungs.
Well, as you may have already surmised, this piece did indeed come from Kay's balloon.
He's got really good lungs that also somehow function as helium.
He's got superpowers, you know.
True. That's his detective
detective-
super.
Yeah, fucking.
Same brain.
I used it with the powers I got from the human transfiguration. From opening the door, I knew how to convert oxygen into helium with my breath. My lungs, don't worry about it. So what about it?
I wonder if you might remember hearing this balloon pop at some point.
What are you getting at?
This fragment was found in the hallway right in front of lobby number 2. Furthermore, it was the sound of this balloon popping that the judge mistook as a gunshot.
Oh? Sound that the judge heard was not actually a gunshot, huh?
On top of that, His Honor said that he heard the balloon pop. About 20 minutes before the trial was to reconvene.
Yes.
Hold on. How loud was that goddamn balloon? Like, cause even if the windows, like, were both open, I still feel like you wouldn't really hear a balloon pop if you were in the bathroom and the balloon's all the way over there.
Well, because I think both windows were open, which is also completely unhinged for that bathroom window to be open, on top of having the window there.
Yeah, that's really scary and weird.
There's a lot of circumstances happening here to make this, like, work right out. Listen, you just pop the balloon and it goes pop, alright? Yeah, he can hear it, he has good ears. Yes, which means that His Honor heard the balloon, basically. No, he heard it, it's fine.
Yeah.
When you were in lobby number 1, Detective Bad.
Every time we do bits, I always forget if we read, like, the immediate line or not, so my bad if I keep, like, skipping lines.
No, I feel I would do the same.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're how many streams deep into this? We're good. And if you were in lobby number 1 at that time, you were close enough that you should have heard the balloon popping as well.
So?
Why'd you take my music away? So, bring the music back!
We just proved that there's a flaw in your testimony.
Yeah, right.
The crackling of the truth is louder than the sound of your sweet naivete cracking.
You see, if Godot was here, his music would start playing right now, and then he'd like hold a cup of coffee.
Yeah, but then he'd also say, why am I talking in Bad's voice? He'd also say something like completely nonsensical and like smirk to himself and shake his head, and then everyone would just be depressed. And since you kids don't seem to know, let me fill you in on something. Did you ever just stop to think why the doors and walls of this place seem so rugged? That's because they were designed to keep secrets from being leaked.
Hold it! What is that supposed to mean?
The doors and walls are super thick. The window panes are double layered. To top it all off, although they're all double layered even though they're open all the fucking time, the windows.
Honestly.
To top it all off, even the curtains are made of a special sound-absorbing material.
And we don't have curtains out in the other room between the... You know what? Whatever. Then you...
There are no
Listen, it's budget
no
cuts.
secrets in bathrooms.
Those damn budget cuts, they cut our curtains!
Since I was shut up inside lobby number 1, there was no way I could have heard that sound.
No!
I knew that's what he was going to say.
Then that means that Scrapface's testimony was completely useless. If the rooms are soundproof, then of course he wouldn't hear any sign of a struggle.
No!
I agree!
I see. Yeah, why is half of his fucking dialogue weird ass noises? He's such a fucking weirdo, man.
Edgeworth is so... I love Edgeworth.
Yeah, no, he's fucking funny.
That's also why it's only natural that I didn't hear the balloon popping. Now do you get it, kids?
But if everything is so soundproof, how did you hear the gunshot then? Miles, I thought we were supposed to be the ones finding flaws in his logic. Not the other way around.
The other way around. I think, yeah, we're about to get to what you're just fucking saying.
Oh, perfect.
It's not possible to hear the sound of a balloon popping if one were in lobby number 1. However, if we examine the situation in reverse, a person standing in the hallway should not be able to hear the real gunshot either. And yet Detective Gumshoe claims to have heard it while he was standing in the hallway. Detective Bad. If that is the case, how exactly did you hear the gunshot?
What do you mean, how? I just did.
It would appear that you have yet to realize a contradiction in your own words.
Oh? How so?
If the rooms are as soundproof as you say they are, then how did the sound of the gunshot into your ears?
I see what you mean. Guess I'm more out of it. Faraday's murder than I had thought. He was my lover, after all.
Which means what exactly, Miles? Do I have another papa? Is that what he's implying? How many papas do I have, Edgeworth?
You know, family is found, Francisco. We really choose our family, you know.
Well, I want all the papas. You don't get to have any.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Wait, shit.
Whoa, holy shit. Oh, okay, damn.
She doesn't, she's 13. She doesn't know any better.
You're more correct than you know.
Oh, no. In the end, what does it all boil down to?
Gotta catch all the papas. Fucking... No. You fucking visual after that. I was like, what the fuck?
I genuinely forgot about Gregory.
You can't have any papas. Oh. It boils down to this. There must be a reason. As to how Detective Bad at Gumshoe heard a gunshot they theoretically couldn't have.
It looks like we need to examine the state of the crime scene again, huh?
Explanation point. The state of the crime scene. Wait, can it be?
Oh?
Oh, I guess we're...
And way too noisy. I knew. Oh.
The surveillance video. How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go? Ooh, I love the forced, this.
Logic.
Yeah. Sent flowers in the air.
Well,
Wow.
it's simply not possible for the killer to have escaped through barred windows. And yet the fragrance of perfume managed to escape from defendant lobby number 1. Of course, incorporeal things can move freely through these open barred windows.
Fuck, Edgeworth? Of course,
Hold on, you gotta let me cook here, hang on.
it was a ghost.
The ghost did it. What ghosts aren't real, Miles?
Oh, I guess sound is incorporeal.
Like spirit channeling? That's so silly. Now then, what else besides the smell can go both in and out of open bar windows? The answer is sound! So no matter how careful the killer was, if the windows were open, the jig would be up. And since the windows in both defendant lobby number 1 and the hallways were open for some reason, that explains how the sounds of a gunshot could be heard in both locations.
And then it's a gunshot that was heard.
Can you imagine if we did that and then like we said like nothing? It's like, oh, wrong one. It's like, wait, what?
Oh my God.
The missing piece of evidence is a video that shows the moment in which Mr. Rowe killed the embassy staff member.
I knew there was a video involved. That's the
Yeah.
I vaguely remembered
Good job.
that. I don't remember anything else.
The sound of the gunshot left quite an impression on me and Dan Bob when we played during the trial. The video should have been returned to Mr. Faraday's evidence bag for the recess and brought back here. And if it disappeared after that time, I'm sure everyone around me thinks I'm just fucking nuts, just thinking to myself for like extended periods of time. Then it's possible that the tape is still here in this room.
Thinking to yourself and then also changing poses every so often.
It's literally me, bro. Oh. Eureka! The missing evidence created for me. It's a gunshot sound that no one should have been able to hear in the first place.
Miles, what have you been thinking about? You've been making so many poses and I don't like it. Stop wasting time thinking and let's start looking again.
It's not a waste of time to think, for I have figured out where we should look. It's my lawyer's superpower. I have the power of thinking.
Oh god, I think every history fan knows this, but like the one awkward zombie comic where it's like, oh, lawyer superpower is like psychic psychic truth lie detector, hypersensitive tell seeing, Edgeworth's power, basic logic.
Yeah.
That was a classic.
Yeah, and where would that be?
I believe we should examine the TV!
Get your grubby figure off of that screen!
Oh, sorry.
It's still on the screen! Okay.
Well, you kids have fun. Go ahead and examine whatever you like.
Thank you, Peppa.
You're welcome.
Oh, I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Nook and cranny. It's a video player, and there seems to be a videotape inside.
It looks like it. As the tape must have stopped on its own when it reached the end.
This tape, could it be the missing surveillance tape?
I suppose, but...
Detective Bad, would it be alright with you if I verify the contents of this video?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
And, you know, I could have been a normal person and just said, is it okay if I watch the video? But, you know.
Alright, then let's rewind and see what we have.
If I remember correctly, the footage of Royal killing the embassy staff member should be at about the 30-minute mark from the start of the tape.
Understood. This should be about right. Now then, let's see.
This is the footage of Mr. Rao shooting the embassy staff member.
I should have asked if you wanted to look at that, to be honest. I
I-
forgot you were like a child. I knew it. The missing piece of evidence in the surveillance video was here all along.
Just imagine being a youth, seeing someone gunned down violently. At 13, I could not imagine being, say, 9 and seeing this.
Yes, I could not imagine, nor could I imagine throwing a firearm in an elevator.
Well, of course you wouldn't. That's just stupid. Anyone who did is a stupid baby bitch.
That's right, they are a stupid baby bitch.
Sound.
Oh, fuck.
What's the meaning of this?
Okay,
Earthquakes, I mean, what?
okay, Zan's got a question. I'm assuming. Question regardless of how you feel about it health-wise. People doing around you, taking that into account. Does smoking look cool? Taking all the health stuff out of the equation, it does kind of look cool.
Yeah.
It has an aura to it.
Yeah. Taking also the smell out of
God.
account, because I think the smell is horrible.
It looks cooler when I'm like watching a piece of media. I'm like some guy like Detective Bad here, like pulls out a cigarette or something. Like that's cool, right? That's an aura right there. But then like if I'm like in front of like Joe Schmo on the street, he's just smoking, and like I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah, I think it's
I think.
sorry, no, you go on.
No, you go. You go.
Okay. I think if you have a very specific I guess aesthetic you're going for, like a hard-boiled PI or like Detective Bad, I think it's mega fucking cool. Any other scenario is like, it's gotta fit your aesthetic.
Yeah, actually, you're actually right.
I always thought it was kind of cool to be like let's say you're at a restaurant with a bunch of people, and then someone will be like, hey, I'm gonna go smoke, and then they have that excuse to like go escape the social function for like a while. Because sometimes I'll be like, I need to go to the bathroom, but then I'm like, if I spend too long in the bathroom to just like recharge, it just seems weird. But when you're smoking, I don't smoke, I've never smoked a cigarette, I don't know, but you know, you get to take your time ? And like sometimes other people will join you, but it feels like a little club, and I don't ever want to smoke. But like, you know, I'm like, oh, but I want that excuse.
Piggybacking off of what Danbot said and what Van just mentioned in chat about sugar sticks, what if you say, I'm gonna go out for a smoke, get out of the social conversation, and then just use a sugar stick and just keep it in your mouth and act like you're smoking?
Yeah, and
you don't have to be in the conversation.
They would never know.
They would never know.
Oh my gosh. Well, nowadays it's all about the
vape.
vaping.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, but I'm gonna go vape outside. I'm like,
Oh,
that
God.
sounds lame. You lame nerd. Go smoke a cigarette. For legal reasons, I am just joking. I don't smoke if you haven't.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
smoke.
kids.
Sorry, go on, G.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, kids, don't smoke. Anyways, fucking.
Yeah, I don't smoke. I think like the health risks, just the smell, just like it's not good. Don't start ever, I would say.
Like, even if you like fucking smoke, right, and you think like, oh, the smell is not that bad, and you are not even smoking in that moment. Like, if you smoke enough, it will seep into your clothing. You'll just start smelling like it. It's like, yeah, you know, don't do it, guys.
Yeah. You should get sugar sticks. Be cool without all of the bad shit with smoking. Just get sugar sticks.
Yeah. Or lollipop, like Detective Bad, I
True.
guess. Fucking. It appears that Detective Bad has figured out the true source of the gunshot he heard, and how to look cool being healthy about it. With this, I think we can figure out the trick behind this double murder. Smoke sugar. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on. In middle school, this is stupid. Don't do this. This is unhinged, crazy middle school behavior. You know Smarties?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
oh my
God.
Lord, is it going?
You know exactly what I'm gonna say?
Oh
Okay.
man. So your next lie.
So if you know, there are different ways you can like either mash it up or like rub them against each other so they turn into a fine dust. Who was here smoking Smarties when you were 13? Hey.
Fucking Smarties are like just like huffing it, you know? No,
Yeah.
I am not a fucking Smartie.
You're missing out. No, don't do it.
You know, you're right. I should go change that. Be your fucking.
Yeah, no, absolutely worst idea. Disgusting. We were like coughing like seasoned smokers from it. Like it's bad idea.
Oh my god. Do you mean that you figured it all out, Zen? Smarties and all?
We're gonna walk into the fucking Reconnect fucking venue, and Danbot's gonna drop a fucking like container of Smarties, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, do you want to go out back with these Smarties?
Everyone just looked at each other. Yeah, I need a smoke break. Pulls out a pack of lollipops. Yes, all I have to do now
Oh my god.
is show what gunshot Detective Bad and Gumshoe heard was, and through where they heard it from.
Fine. In that case, show me what you've deduced.
I do want to eat a Smartie.
And well, I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Let's do it again.
I think it was just what we saw, right? Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, it is.
Well, first of all, the TV says Blunt, so that's a very interesting brand.
Yo, wait.
I could go for like eating the Smartie right now. I know it's just like sugary chalk, but it just hits.
I think it's through the window.
Eureka! The door and windows of the crime scene, namely this room that we're in, were closed. The killer could have used the gun and no one would have been the wiser.
That's true. This courthouse does seem to be well designed for such a thing, as it were.
However, what happened in reality was Detective Gumshoe, Detective Bad, and Miss You.
I do not
you,
miss
but,
you.
you know,
I do not miss you,
Yeah.
Miles.
Yeah, you have feelings mutual, but Miss You, not you, but like the Lady Callisto. There you go.
Yeah.
All three of them heard the gunshot.
Well, the windows in lobby of number 1, number 2, and the hallway were open. So, naturally, the people in those locations could hear it.
What for keeping secrets? But then why would the criminal open the windows in the first place? Ah, there we go.
To allow the gunshot to be heard, I suppose.
Correct. That's the only logical conclusion we can draw from this.
But why was that necessary in the first place? I want a real answer, Miles. I demand satisfaction.
Very well, I believe that the killer wanted to manipulate our perception of a certain fact. What was it that the killer wanted to manipulate our perception of?
I think win, right?
Yeah. Or maybe the murder weapon, like, make us think a gun was shot?
Well, a gun was shot, but like, my thinking is that maybe the windows were. And I don't remember anything about this case. So I'm not spoiling or anything, but this is my thought. Maybe like when Faraday did get shot, the windows were purposely closed, so it would have been soundproof. And then like the killer opened the windows, did something with like the tape, and like set it up to where that gunshot was heard, obfuscating the time of the crime. Maybe?
Mayhaps. Yeah, when the crime took place, sure. The killer wanted to fabricate the time of death to their precise wishes. And they used the gunshot in surveillance video to do so.
Oh, thank God the music stopped. I'm right.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations.
So that's why the tape was left running.
I mean, the gunshot I heard was from this video? It's super lame for me
Which
to
means
fall
that-
for.
Oh yeah, but I'm sorry about that. Which means that the murder really occurred at an earlier time than we thought.
Ellipses!
Must have been during the recess, before Detective Gumshoe was on guard duty. Someone who has no alibi for that time period. And planned this crime out in advance. That person is a real killer.
Yeah!
So it's
Happens
not
doesn't-
bad.
I don't know, is it?
Who knows?
If anger,
Look
anger.
at the way he's
Gotta
standing.
keep you in suspense. He is fucking stanced up over there.
I love it. What happens if, not to keep talking about reconnect,
No, go
but
for it, yeah.
if, if I show up and I'm just dressed like him and I'm just method acting the whole time, and you're like,
Oh
oh,
my
excuse me.
You're like aura farming for like the entire convention.
Yes, and I somehow buy a mirror that just doesn't have my reflection in it.
Oh my god, iconic.
Yeah, trick mirror.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes, what is it? You and your so honestly I could barely hear you. You were so quiet.
Mercy is asking for you. She misses you.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood what she said then. She called herself Miss You, I don't know. She says that she's identified the murderer, but that she wants to clarify something.
In what way, in a conversation, would you refer to yourself as that to someone talking about someone else?
I don't know.
It's giving that bit, it's giving the bit from The Office where he's like, what's her last name? And he's like, I don't know. Oh, I'll find out when she's screaming it tonight. And he's like, she's gonna be screaming her own last name? That's what it's giving.
Wait, that owns. It looks like. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That would take a significant amount of self-love, man. I just gotta say.
But your
Yeah.
last name, that's crazy.
Yeah, good for them in whatever scenario we're talking about between the Office and Callisto. It looks like Miss Yu is still investigating something.
Understood. Please tell her that I will be right over.
Oh, come along. I want to hear what she has to say.
It would appear that the time has come to uncover the truth. So tune in
Woo!
as we do that.
I think we could totally finish this case today.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. How would you guys feel about a quick break, just to kind of refill on all that stuff?
Honestly, we're
feel
like
positive.
halfway. We're like right the halfway point of stream anyway, so like, yeah,
So break.
yeah,
Break.
yeah.
Break.
Break.
All right, we'll
Break,
see.
Break.
break,
Break.
break down.
Break.
All right, we'll see you guys in just a bit. Beery. Okay, we're back. We should
Yeah,
go back.
we're so back. I think the banana peel slip of 87 was pretty rough, but
God
I
fucking
don't
damn
know.
Anyway. She looks so cool.
She is fucking stanced up over there. I said that on the Edward voice instinctively too. Fucking. Okay, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello, mister. I'm still investigating.
Me too. But the object you're looking for has already.
Hold it! Wait, no, shit.
You sounded a little different there.
Okay, don't mind him. Please continue with your investigation.
Wow, Uncle Bad. You're getting way better in doing an impersonation of me, Uncle Bad. Okay, you got it. Bye!
I try.
Detective Bat, have you already found what you were looking for? The artificial bananas win?
Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah. If it means I can keep her in the dark just a little longer, any little task will do.
Holy shit.
Oh, you're more sympathetic than I thought.
Huh.
Okay, bye, Bad
Goodbye.
Papa. Oh, wait, there.
No.
Hello, Bad Papa.
Hello.
I've been waiting for you, Edgeworth. And I guess also that little Von Karma. Who are you again?
Hey, don't let her get to you. Don't let her get to you. She's playing mind games.
She is getting to me, alright?
Now listen, you remember, your code, you can't whip them. You can't whip women, alright? Not allowed. Your code.
My code.
I've also been waiting for the moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest.
The moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest. Wasn't that when we placed Detective Gumshoe under arrest?
That kind of rhymed.
I think we've more than solved this case already. Don't you? We'll see. It all depends on whether or not your logic holds. Oh, I see. We even have a viewer in the gallery. And even Mr. Bad is here. A viewer in this gallery! I'm hardly just a bystander. Ooh, my code!
I have a duty to see this case through to the end. No matter how it turns out.
Oh, is that right? Anyway, I thought you might like to hear what I've slaved away to find out. I've taken statements on every single person's movements during the time when our suspect was in the hallway. I also confirmed that there's no possible route of escape from lobby number 2. Therefore, the killer must, without a doubt, be Detective Gumshoe.
And that's all you have.
That's all I need, baby. Yeah, that's all there is to my conclusion. And this case.
Sorry, but I beg to differ.
Then beg.
Oh, alright then. In a trial, there's always time for rebuttal, and we are standing in a court of law, even in our right positions. It'd be more than appropriate to follow the rules of court in this case, don't you think?
How absolutely like a rookie to think such a thing. Alright, I'll play along and give you a proper testimony.
If my logic is correct, then I've already won. All I have to do now is prove it by showing who the real killer is.
Ooh, baby.
Killer? I hardly know her.
Shipmeister, I hardly know her. Everyone, sans the skeleton, has an alibi for when the gun went off. Furthermore,
You.
what? I'm just a little jokester, just a little joker. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have all been thoroughly investigated, right? I also confirmed that there is no possible escape route from lobby number 2. Which leaves us with one unshakable conclusion, that Detective Gumshoe is the killer. Now that you have your testimony, I expect a good rebuttal, Edgeworth.
But of course. There's no need to confront her logic head on right now. I should instead focus on drawing out any trump cards that she has up her sleeve.
I'm not a magician.
Well, damn.
Everyone stands the skeleton. One shake. Okay, well.
Hold it! The suspect, but I thought Detective Gumshoe's alibi had already been proven.
Are you joking, Edgeworth?
I assure you this is no joke. I'm not laughing.
Look, I know you heard from the judge earlier that the detective was in the hallway with Mr. Faraday's daughter eating a Swiss roll.
Yes, that is correct.
But see, that was 20 minutes before the real gunshot went off, right? And the problem is, there is no one else who can corroborate what he did since the snacking.
I see she's done her research well. Which means that I should focus on drawing out whatever trump card she was holding. Hold it! Whether they have been thoroughly investigated or not is for me to decide.
Those scrunched eyebrows and lines on your forehead are back. Anyway, even if you believe it hasn't been exhaustive, the crime scene, lobby number 2, has no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. And because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect.
But isn't it also possible that someone escaped through a window and into the garden?
They're barred, bitch. That's the first place everyone looked silly. The police aren't a bunch of lazy... Sora, you lazy bum. And they looked into every possibility, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Bad? Whoa, don't slide super close to me, Mr. Bad.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
They
What?
look so... There's so much tension.
You wanna get some happy hour after this?
Hell yeah. Let's go. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. There also weren't any footprints or anything in the courtyard garden.
Oh, they really did check everything they could that could be relevant to the case.
I'm a detective, damn it! I will detect!
Are you absolutely positive that there are no possible routes of escape?
Of course, I'm sure.
And why are you so certain?
This is a courthouse, a place where criminals are brought to be judged. If there was an escape route, I'm sure every criminal would be using it to escape. It's just common sense. Miles Edgeworth, I suggest you use a bit more of it in the future. Oh shit. Yeah, we read this.
Yeah, we know. Hold it! You may think it's unshakable, but to me, there are still too many unanswered questions. For example, who was it that placed the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand?
But you're the only one still wondering that. Detective Gumshoe probably had no idea which hand Mr. Faraday used to write with. Even if you know someone, it doesn't mean you'll know which hand they write with, right? Pop quiz, what hand does everyone write with? Everyone in chat.
Right.
Everyone in call.
Oh, okay. Okay, my right hand.
Yeah, right.
Right.
My that man hand.
Wait, let's
Let
me make that a poll. What's your dominant hand? Nahan's hand. Left...
my roommate. Oh, sorry, Esper, what were you?
Oh, it's right.
Oh, okay. My roommate writes with her left hand, but does most other things, like her right hand is her main hand, so...
Ooh.
She's a freak. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
I only said it because it was her, you know?
Don't look that. I'm kidding.
I mean, I certainly don't care about that sort of thing.
Tisk. I'm not about to let her get a rise out of me with such a flippant statement.
Oh, okay.
I suppose we've reached the end now. I already have my trump card ready. All that remains is to play it. But before I do, I think I should inquire into a little something about her argument. You said earlier that you confirmed the alibis of every person other than the suspect. However, I don't recall either Francisca or myself speaking with you about the subject.
Ah, but there were witnesses. For you, there was your mentor who gave you an alibi.
I see.
As for the little Missy, she came to the courthouse during the recess. And was stopped by a security guard at the door of the hallway. She gave him quite a whipping for that, or so I heard. I'm the daughter of Manfred von Karma, and I will not be forcibly stopped by a guard, or a bailiff, or anyone else.
Wait, so basically the only reason Francisca bothered to show up today was because she found out that I was to be the replacement prosecutor? Now, by the way, Miss Yu.
Oh, thanks.
No! What about everyone's alibi before Detective Gumshoe was assigned a guard duty?
What about them?
Have you looked into what people were doing during that span of time?
What kind of idiot do you take me for? It doesn't matter when the killer went into lobby number 2. From the time we heard the gunshot, to the time Mr. Bat and I arrived on the scene as we dashed from lobby number 1, the only person who could have committed the crime was Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, let's talk about when you and Detective Bat heard the gunshot, shall we? I suppose that if we go by your logic, then Detective Gumshoe is the only one. However, what if the crime had occurred at an entirely different time than when the gunshot was the gunshot you heard was off? What then?
Ellipses.
The gunshot was a trap meant to manipulate our perception of when the criminal...
Objection! I did that without any input. So.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll just happen and I'm like, fuck. Sadly, your explanation is very lacking, Edgeworth. The gunshot we heard in lobby number 1. Care to explain how that could have been fabricated? We already know, right?
Yeah, we all know.
We've been new.
Take that! Take that!
And that tape?
Yes, it's exactly what you think it is. This is the surveillance tape of Mr. Rell the prosecution presented in today's trial. That was found loaded in the video player in lobby number 2. That was connected to the large television that had its volume turned all the way up.
You can't honestly mean that the sound we heard was the gunshot in the video.
Ah, but I do, which leads me to my next point. The murder occurred much earlier than when anyone heard the gunshot.
Ellipses?
Oh, now you're over there, hello!
Hey, what's up?
I don't know, you might help her now.
Hell yeah. It's the only thing I can think of too. Let me help you, Edgeworth.
Yeah, you got it. After committing double homicide, the killer took the surveillance video out from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag, turned the television volume all the way up, and left the video to play. If played from the beginning, it will take 30 minutes for the gunshot sound to come on. And since we now know that the method of time manipulation is possible, it opens up the possibility that the killer is someone other than Detective Gumshoe.
Objection. Sounds from a television doesn't amount to much here. But of course, Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth and Little Miss Von Karma already knew that much from the very beginning, right? Of course we knew. Didn't we, Miles?
Yes, of course. We know about the soundproof quality of the courthouse's rooms.
Okay, but we
knew that.
We only knew that like 20 minutes ago. You understand that, right, Edgeworth? Right, Miles?
She does not understand.
Okay,
that.
she doesn't,
Von
okay.
Karma must be perfect, so we must be perfect.
No, yes, of course.
Of course, I'm not about to admit we have no idea until we have been in the know the whole time.
That's right. Meow, that's right. And if the rooms are soundproof, then we should not have been able to hear it. And yet, we heard the gunshot clear as day. And that's it. End of story.
But it's not.
Exclamation point.
How should I explain why she was able to hear a gunshot from a soundproof room?
The window, baby.
There is actually one common point between lobby number 1 and lobby number 2. And it was that despite the fact that both rooms have air conditioners installed, a window was open in each. Now we know that the window in lobby number 2 was opened by the killer. However, a window in lobby number 1 was also open.
Objection! It's probably just coincidence that they were both open at the time.
Objection! It was no mere coincidence, I assure you. Why was the window open in lobby number 1? The answer is that a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. And that person who triggered that action, that person is a real guilty party! The real killer in this double murder is...
Oh? Well, what do we think? Who's the killer?
Yeah, not what you say.
You.
Me?
Really?
Yeah, Esper.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, well, I think the only one here that I voiced that's me.
Take that!
So you, take that! This person is a real culprit behind this case, using her cunning kind of disguise to get in.
What sort of nonsense? Be serious here, Miles Edgehead.
That must not be the correct person. Okay, wait. Carefully think this through. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
then who's the killer?
It's
Von Karma.
yeah, clearly, it's Manfred von Karma. We're a couple years early. Take that!
What sort of stop!
We're speed running the first game.
Stop indicting my family. This is why
Sorry,
you have
I
no
won't make-
papas.
Oh,
Alright.
Take that!
take that! Okay, I went down the list, and you were only third on my list, but hey, I guess this one works, huh? Miss Callisto, you!
Wait, how old is she? I completely blanked. Oh my
22.
god, she should be at the
let's
club!
go.
Get her at the club.
I hereby formally indict you of the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rep.
What? You? Indict me?
Ooh,
Are you serious, Miles? Why do you think she is the killer?
I don't understand her motive just yet. But since when has that ever been important? Come on.
What?
But of course I'm serious.
Oh, hi, Ruthie.
Hello, Ruthie. Because she's the only one who could have done it. Well, Miss Yu, do you still feel like laughing now?
Of course I do, Edgeworth.
Oh, exclamation point. Oh, you caught me there. My argument must not be tight enough yet.
Although, I never thought things would spiral into this. But I'll have you know, I'm enjoying this dance. Quite a bit. I guess this means it's time for my own rebuttal now, right?
Sure.
My rebuttal. You argue that the window was opened. However, do you have proof it was I who did that? Furthermore, do you have proof that the tape was used in committing the crime? Frankly, I'm shocked at you for going around accusing people of murder like this. Especially with logic as full of holes as yours.
This is where it really starts. And I mustn't let my guard down for even a second, or the truth will blow away. Now's the time to put the patented Von Karma perfect proof to the test. Now that I'm done accusing both of them.
Hold it!
Hold it! By the way, fucking love this rendition of the cross-examination.
It's
See, this
so
sucks.
good.
Evidence? All I need to do is have some prints analyzed and we'd know straight away.
Be my guest.
This story is set 7 years in the past, Ruthie. Before, the first game. There you go.
Yeah.
She sounds as though she had the room to maneuver, which means even if we were able to lift prints, they'd only show that it was someone else, but why that someone else was forced to open the window? That's simple logic. Why don't I try presenting this piece of evidence? I have nothing to lose.
What's wrong? The scrunched eyebrows, line on your forehead. They're all back. More importantly, are you going to be okay not running a fingerprint analysis?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I hear that-
Making fun of forehead.
Sorry, go on,
Yeah.
go on. No, so go on and then I'll do my bit.
You know, making fun of my forehead, me saying I'm fine. I don't feel like myself today.
God damn it. God damn it. Something, fingerprint analysis. I hear they're the ballistic markings of human beings.
Where did you hear that?
Oh, you know, around.
Oh, yeah, the round.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll just continue with my testimony, alright? Or, fine. Are you fine?
I'm, you know, I'm Miles Edgeworth, and I suppose I'm doing fine. I don't know. I'm not very confident in it.
No steel in those cords. God damn.
Hold it.
Yeah, no, sorry. Hold it. I haven't met that woman, Valerie Hawthorne, yet. She's in my next case, apparently.
Oh my god, that's right!
Oh my
What's
god,
his?
I forgot.
Yeah, canonically, like a few months later, he does that case with Mia, and it gets traumatized. It's great.
Hey, everyone
Miles-
has so much fun.
Yeah, it's family fun for everyone. Oh, man. I thought I just proved that it was.
Sure, you proved that the tape was there at the scene of the crime. However, that doesn't prove that it was actually used in said crime.
Unfortunately for you, Miss You.
For me, miss me? You miss me?
You know what? Sure, I'll miss your company when you're behind bars. The fact that the tape was there at the crime scene in itself is very important. Ah, got you.
How so?
By the very existence of that tape at the crime scene, it proved that the possibility of that, the when of the crime, could have been fabricated. And that the possibility alone renders all alibis and witness reports irrelevant. Basically, it means that we will need to re-examine every person's movements again.
Ellipses.
Whether the tape was used in a crime or not, that we can re-evaluate afterwards.
Ugh. So, in conclusion, you're admitting that you can't prove that it was at this point.
Hold it.
Hold it! Even if you're shocked, that is of no concern to me. I do things my own way. I'ma do my own thing.
Oh. I see that you're not laughing for a change. Because I'm shocked.
Again, you being shocked is of no concern to me. Let us continue with the testimony. Come on.
Alright, but let me just say one thing. You shouldn't go around accusing people.
Yeah.
Especially with that fucking
Hold
logic.
it. Excuse you. Logic full of holes. Well, I suppose it might be.
Oh, admitting to your faults now, are we?
Oh, Smooth. At this point in time is what I meant to say.
Should I take that to mean that you're just a sore loser?
No matter how full of holes my logic may be right now, if I plug them one at a time, I will ultimately make my way to the truth.
What a paradox. Take care to not fall into one of those holes before you fill it up. Miles, you remember, don't you? About via window when lobby number 1 was opened.
The sibling energy right now.
Look at them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I do.
You know, perhaps we can share Papa's.
Yes, we share his signature, tapping. Hopefully... I'm glad we're bonding over something related to Von Karma. I hope that never comes between us at any point. And that's how I'll talk. I'll present the reason why the window had to be opened.
I really want, like, a fan fiction of them, like, just them being siblings, but specifically the versions that you two have, because this dynamic is so fun. I just want more of it.
Honestly, it's so fun just playing these characters.
No, it's such a fun dynamic. It's so different from, like, Phoenix and Maya, or, Phoenix and Emma. It's fun.
Yeah. Whoops.
We're holding it again. Holding out for the truth.
Till the end of the night.
Oh,
Then I'll present
the evidence
this
has to
time.
be strong.
It's gotta be fast.
Objection! And it's gotta be larger than life.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen this before, haven't you? You.
Edgeworth? I never knew you were into wearing that kind of perfume. Lovely taste. That's not exactly what I'd recommend for boys, you know? I'm kind of not based like that, sorry.
What? If this isn't mine, but if it was, I'd have you know I'd have excellent taste.
That's right, it's mine. And I received it from Detective Bad, you see.
Miss You.
Thank you.
Pretend all... Can you pretend all you like? But we know at least this much is for sure. I can't tell if it's real or not when I look into the earth at this point. Then you're the one who gave this bottle of perfume to Detective Bad.
Uh-oh.
What? And that you're super easy to rile up. So, what about that perfume?
You were in lobby number 1, you made a big show of spilling some of this perfume. That's according to Detective Bad. Welcome back. Can't say nothing, what the fuck?
What I really like about this is they're so far apart that it really is just visually picture the zoom out and Bad just slowly, because you know he's going to do it slowly and methodically, walk from one end to the other. Okay, now I'm on your side. Now I'm going to just walk to the other. Hey, I'm back over here now.
I like to imagine when he does that, like Francisca just moves out of the way, like, yes, Bad Papa, come on in, fucking.
Well, I know.
You also knew that if you spilled it, he would naturally move to open a window.
Objection. Come now. I already told you that's all just a big coincidence. After we opened the window in lobby number 1, I just left it open, you know? So maybe it was just dumb luck that we heard the gunshot through the window.
Objection! The timing of when you were going to spill the perfume is something you could control. And the most important fact about this case is when people were made to hear the gunshot. Furthermore, it would have been pointless if you didn't have an alibi for yourself at the time.
You mean?
Sorry, I'm hearing like a bad crinkling from someone's end, and I think it's
Oh,
so...
sorry.
No, you're good.
That's totally me. My bad.
No, you're good. I think it's so funny if that's like Bad, who's just like watching this happen, and he's like eating popcorn, and he's like, yeah, this shit's happening.
God, he's walking back and forth like, ooh, ooh.
Fucking like getting crumbs on the floor of
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
courthouse. Oh, you were the one called Detective who called. Wow, I fucked myself up there. You were the one who called Detective Bad into lobby number 1.
Wow, you don't miss me anymore. I'm hurt, Edgeworth.
I'm learning my lessons. I'm evolving. When you saw him bring Detective Gumshoe into the hallway. Is that correct? Oh my gosh, I just thought of something involving the Simpsons bit earlier. You know how there's like a fucking fire in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What if it was fucking Incineroar that caused the fire in the kitchen?
Oh my god, I
that's so
love
good.
No, there's nothing going on in there. Nope.
No, Incineroar, it's just the Northern Lights. Ellipses.
All of today's premeditated. I started as Alice Phoenix. Okay. All of today's premeditated events could only have been thought of by you, Miss You. I'll miss you again. There you go.
Aw, shucks.
Oh.
You accuse me of murder on the fact that I spilled a little perfume. Well, allow me to say this much. I couldn't have killed Mr. Faraday.
Would you care to testify as to why?
No.
Okay.
Look, I've had a lot of fun today, really. But I grow wary of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony, and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
You say so.
Accusing someone of murder over a spilled bottle of perfume is a bit over the top. But I suppose forgery of evidence is to be expected of a disciple of Von Karma.
What's that supposed to mean?
In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. After all, I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came from. Miles, her testimony is flawless.
Yes, but no matter what sort of trick she may try to pull, she won't escape me. I'm surprised you said flawless when she was like insulting Von Karma. Okay. And if I'm lacking in information, I'll just draw it out of her.
Hold it!
Hold it! I think I already explained the significance of that earlier.
You only confirmed that I did spill some perfume. But that's all. That you would accuse me of murder based on a simple spill? Don't you dare complain when I sue you for the defamation of character.
Do that? Do what you like, but as for me, I believe.
You believe.
I believe that you are the true culprit in this case.
My, you're enthusiastic. Of course, I should have guessed. Blah, blah, blah.
Hold it!
Hold it. I formally request that you desist in your attack against my mentor.
Yes, or we'll sue you for defamation. All I'm doing is telling the truth. Well, maybe more like spreading gossip. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Although your adamant denials are, shall we say, just adding fuel to the fire.
How dare you?
Say such a thing.
Calm down, little girl. Don't let her get to you.
She's already out herself.
I walked to the other side so I could look you in the eyes to tell you that.
Aw, why did you have to ruin my fun? Well, shall I continue?
He's a pretty fucking good defense attorney over there. Hold it! And why exactly could you not have killed him?
I was just about to testify to that. You're such an impatient man. I'm not really into that, you know, Edgeworth. Can't spell impatient without I'm Pat.
Your preferences have no bearing on what it is at hand. Why would I care about that?
Feeling a little uncomfortable, are we? Huh?
Objection!
Objection! Miss Yu, you will desist in this tomfoolery and return to your testimony. And Miles, if you're going to lose your cool, then I won't show you any mercy.
Sorry, Miss Yu. Please continue with your testimony.
Sure. As I was saying, I couldn't have possibly killed Mr. Faraday.
Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off Von Karma? Hold it! At this rate, she will inevitably escape. But if she really was the one who killed Mr. Faraday, then she must have known about the existence of the knife. I'm sorry, Miss Yu, but maybe you weren't aware. However, the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday was taken from his evidence bag.
Miles, what do you think you're doing?
I'm drawing the truth out of her. That's what I'm doing.
Huh, but I don't recall a knife being presented at the trial earlier today.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, I suppose that's because the evidence was something Mr. Faraday had yet to use.
Ellipses. So that's what you're trying to do. Look, why don't you cut it out with the lies? I've already figured you out. There was no knife inside Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. The only evidence he had yet to present was the key the Yatagarasu had sent. And, unless a key can magically turn into a knife, you really don't have a leg to stand on.
Ooh.
Did you really think you could trap me? Come now, be honest.
I never intended to do such a thing. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. In any case, I wonder if you might append what you just said to your testimony.
Sure. Why not? I'll even say it as many times as you'd like. There was a key in his evidence bag, but you can't kill him with a simple key.
Hold it!
Hold it! Miss Yu, I would just like to confirm something with you one more time.
Listen, you keep saying you miss me, and I don't believe it anymore.
You're awful. Well, when did you say that?
About what's gonna happen to Detective Gumshoe after this.
Oh, I don't need to ask you about that, because he isn't the killer.
Sure. Looks like the number of wrinkles on your forehead have increased yet again.
Ellipses, that issue aside, Miss Yu, I'd like to ask you about what was inside the bag. You sure it was a Yatagara's key, correct?
Yes, I'm sure. Which is why I'm completely baffled as to where that knife could have come from.
I think I've just spotted the road to a perfect victory. Finally, it would appear that you have revealed your true identity, Miss Yu!
Miles, her final statement.
Yes, I know. All I have to do now is present the evidence. But what is this
Uh-oh.
this feeling that I can't shake?
Ooh.
This isn't her final form.
Oh no.
Objection!
Ooh.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Miss Yu, I wonder if you might take a look at this photo for me.
Well, every time I do, it surely makes me laugh, so I
Oh,
don't think I should.
Yeah, you sure are a chuckle box. It'd be in character for you. This is a picture of the key the Yatagarasu sent to the police. However, while it may look like a key at first glance, it is in fact has a secret ability to transform into its final form, a knife! Which means that what was inside Mr. Faraday's bag was both the Yatagarasu's key and the murderous knife. You knew that the key was inside Mr. Faraday's bag, did you not?
Ellipses. Yes.
Well, with the Yatagarasu key alone, it's more than possible to kill Mr. Faraday.
Ugh.
Do you understand now? Just knowing of the existence of the Yatagarasu key...
Objection! Can I do my makeup first?
No, I'll take your time.
Yes, thank you. I still haven't had a good look at it. Showing it to me from that far away. You could be lying for all I know.
You would even now still feign ignorance.
I'm not feigning anything. We can't have you accusing me of a crime with false evidence. Now can we? I mean, Mr. Von Karma? I've heard some very, interesting rumors about him. Are you mocking my papa?
Don't you dare sully the good name of my mentor! Now take a good look. This piece of evidence is more than real.
Wow. Who knew there was such a trick to this thing?
Are you satisfied now? But of course, you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? You knew that the knife and the Yatagarasu key are one and the same. Otherwise, someone like you, who isn't a member of law enforcement and who would never have been privy to this trick, would have known about it to begin with.
Ellipses.
Furthermore, there's something that the Yatagarasu sent to the police. How did you have knowledge as to what it was?
Actually, I heard it from Mr. Faraday. Just before he dragged Mr. Rowe off, he told me. Oh, that's right! I almost forgot. He also told me about the key turning into a knife at the time. But he didn't tell me about how the key actually transforms.
Objection!
Objection! What are you saying? What you're saying is simply not possible.
Oh, and why not?
Because Mr. Faraday himself didn't know about the hidden knife within the key. For within these pages, he mentions nothing about a knife.
Objection! I'm not sure he would have written everything in his organizer, you know? Wouldn't something of this importance be better left to oral communication?
Objection!
Objection! Unfortunately, that is also impossible. Because Detective Bad didn't know about the knife aspect either. They were lovers!
Ooh. Yeah, they were lovers.
What would have been highly classified information, even within the police force? And it's something that even the lead detective on the case didn't know. Why wouldn't Mr. Faraday have felt the need to share such information with the opposition?
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have much of a reason to. Looks like I gave a pretty lame excuse, huh?
Yes, and your health bar just went down. I can see it. How can you laugh at a time like this?
She probably just realized a flaw in her logic, and is actually in a panic over it. But that's not something we need to concern ourselves with.
Can you imagine if you're like arguing in an Ace Attorney game against the prosecution and they also have a health bar, but you see it's like unfair in the middle of court and they like refresh it and like refill and shit?
Oh my
like,
god.
That'd be wild.
Honestly.
Not necessary,
That-
just a cool idea.
A fighting game, but no physicality takes place.
Kind of like what it is, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right.
Oh god, man. Yeah, I was gonna say a hot chip girly for sure. Like,
Mhm.
100%.
All you do is
Ooh.
eat hot chip and lie.
I'm gonna run a poll.
Oh, for sure.
Miss,
Ooh, which
Miss
girly?
you. I'd like to state that I also know how you feel, how you know the real nature of the knife.
Do you now? Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and show me?
Oh, I will. I'll wipe that smile off your face by the time we're through. This is it. The moment of truth. The secret behind the Yatagarasu's key. Only one person would have the knowledge of it from the get-go. Who would know from the start that the Yatagarasu's key could change into a knife?
Ooh, what are we thinking?
No.
I need to vote in the girly.
From the start. Who's my fellow Jolly Rancher girly?
It's
Expose
me.
yourself.
It is
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. What's your favorite Jolly Rancher flavor?
blue.
Hell
Second.
yeah.
Second
What's
to
your
like,
second?
it's watermelon. That's the second one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, how about you, huh?
Oh, cherry number 1 for sure. Blue number 2, watermelon number 3. Watermelon's very good, but just blue and cherry. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah,
Kidding
no,
me?
they're very good colors.
What the fuck? Do you
Yeah.
guys not like green apple Jolly Ranchers?
Green
The
apple's
thing
really
about-
good.
The thing about green apple for me, and I've looked this up, I think it's a dye thing or something because when I eat it, literally every single time without fail, I have like uncontrollable coughing.
Oh no.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, it's weird. And I was like, I have to Google it. And some people on Reddit have had the same problem. So I think like I don't know, there's something in it. So like it tastes good, but I can simply never have it again because the coughing is bad.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like the weirdest thing. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Alpha, you have a hot take when referring to the Jolly Ranchers? Perhaps you belong in the hot chip section then.
Yeah, see yourself there.
Is it allergic to green apple flavoring? Is that what it is? I didn't know that was possible, but
I guess it must
there you
be.
have it. Oh, but also, you know what? Justice for grape. It's not the best flavor, but I think it's still good. Some people hate it, though.
Grape, okay, so I'm like a green apple and watermelon Jolly Rancher girly. The other ones, I'm like, if they're there, I'll eat them. But they're not
For
my
blue
first choice.
raspberry?
Yeah, I'm not a big blue raspberry fan of Jolly Rancher, apparently.
Wait, we've discussed this. You
feels-
don't like blue raspberry in general.
I guess I do, well, because I don't have blue raspberry that often. I think only in the context of Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, then who am I thinking of? Oh, whatever.
I mean, it could also be me. I could just be like misremembering my own life.
This feel like the Family Guy Godfather bit, you know, I'm just not a big fan of the Godfather, but it's such a good flavor, you know?
It insists upon
Oh,
itself.
Hey, what do you mean
talking about
insist on
this?
itself?
Wait, didn't we all talk about this a long time ago?
We must have. It sounds familiar.
Because I remember like talking about Jolly Ranchers and I feel like we talked about this.
I mean, we're
losing my
having deja
fucking
vu in
mind.
the flashback case. It kind of feels right, right? I mean,
I'm gonna search our chat right here, right
Yeah.
now, maybe later.
are you sure it was in our chat? This feels like something that we talk about in stream, to be honest.
Probably in
Maybe.
stream. I mean, hey,
I must be crazy.
the VODs for most of the trilogy are up, so maybe we can check that.
Ooh, yeah. Go check them out.
Or who knows about the Yatagarasu key?
Oh, shit.
Who would know about it from the start?
Faye.
No Faye on here.
Wait, who's Faye? No,
No
right when I
Faye.
said that.
Not
right
a
when I
single
said Faye.
wrong game.
Hold on, what's Friday?
Fairy Day!
Friday.
I mean, sure.
Hey,
Sure,
I don't think
Friday.
she actually.
Take that. This would be this. That would be this person.
Thanks for the best laugh I've had all day. Now, are you ready to call it a day yet?
Wait a second. I wasn't mistaken.
This 9-year-old wasn't the culprit?
Darn, misinput.
Oh, sorry, she's 10. My bad.
Yeah.
Like, what? I know the answer, but what do you guys think the
Mhm.
answer is?
Well, I kind of know the answer too, but.
I know not the answer.
Well, then you
Uh,
can make the choice and go
Jesus
through.
Christ.
You want me to just go through everyone all at once?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Yes, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. The fuck is him? Sorry,
top-
who is he again?
He like died or
Manny?
something.
Yeah, he was the embassy staff member that got shot in the second KGA incident. I
Okay,
think.
so
Or wait, no, was he in the no? He was in the original KGA incident. I think.
Yeah, and
Fuck,
then-
I'm getting.
I think he died in this current one, the one that like Mackerel killed.
Fuck,
Oh.
man. Okay.
Or no, Dead Man died from Mackerel. My bad.
Yeah. So he's in the original KGA incident.
I guess so. We haven't seen
So
him
he's
all.
been dead for a while, I guess.
He is not 24.
He's
yeah,
a
he's not
no,
24.
fuck, he's not.
Did you know? Did you know the whole time about this? Was it her? Was it just her again?
I mean, we can try it, but like,
Sure.
do we have the proof for that?
Take that!
Take that.
No.
Good for anything.
Oh,
I don't
the health bar's
know.
still there. Oof.
Who would know about the Yatagarasu key from the get-go?
At the very beginning.
From the get-go?
Yeah.
From the Geico Gecko.
It wouldn't be. I'm sorry. I'm looking at their
I'm sorry,
faces.
my intrusive thought had looked at Manfred, even though I know that's not fucking Manfred.
It's Manfred.
It's clearly the judge, right? Well,
Is it? No, it's not. It's not Faraday, right? Okay, hold on.
We tried her.
No,
Not that
the other
Faraday.
one.
Oh, I mean, he died from the knife, so like.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he would know,
Would it
huh?
be-
But like his
Wait.
Oh fuck, his like
But yeah, he
organizer
didn't-
said
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
Yeah, didn't say. And then that's our bad was like he. Like if he knew I would know or something like that. It wasn't. It can't be Macro, can it? How would he know? Wait, oh I forget who's this mystery person? Do they
Not a girl.
The
But they don't count, right? They like
I mean, do they count? I don't know.
I mean, who would know about the Yatagarasu key from the get-go?
Right?
it would be the Yatagarasu, but that doesn't seem like a real answer. So is that really the answer?
Take that!
That's so
Hey,
stupid.
God
damn it.
The
I like-
of the Yatagarasu key than the Yatagarasu.
And
God
that is
damn it, whatever.
And that is the person who sent the Yatagarasu key to the police. That is to say, the Yatagarasu herself.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
Are you saying that this lawyer is the great thief Yatagarasu?
But we guessed her.
We like guessed her, but not in the context of being the Yatagarasu. This-
Ever.
What? What?
You used Mr. Rel to lure Faraday into a trap, didn't you? You who profess to bear a grudge against criminals. Why? Why would you do something like this?
Whoopsies.
Ellipses? Question mark?
Who would have thought that you, a stupid rookie prosecutor, would see through me? You're sending the biggest chill down my spine right now, Edgeworth. This feeling of thrill. It's even greater than
What a
when I sneak
thrill.
into someplace. What a thrill. The darkness and silence of the night.
You
That's my name.
you killed Faraday. Why? Answer me, Callisto, you!
Ellipses. Callisto you. Huh. That's not my real name. Because my
Ooh.
real identity is, yes, the great thief Yatagarasu.
Oh.
Let me tell you something, Edgeworth. Mr. Faraday was one difficult man to deal with. For you see, he had the stupidest testimony sprite. Just, god, ungodly ugly.
It's really not
It's
good.
not good.
It's not their greatest work.
Not the best. For you see, he discovered my true identity.
And he was ugly to boot, so he had to die.
Which is why I had to erase him from the world of law. I made Rel an offer, an acquittal for a little favor in return. All he had to do was accuse Mr. Faraday of being the Yatagarasu in court. But once we entered the recess, Rel was dragged off by Mr. Faraday, which threw my plan into a complete mess. I chased after them and eavesdropped on them through the crack in the door. That Rel caves to only two things: money and authority, just as all thugs do. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Rel any longer. Plus, if I'd let them continue on the way they were, I would have been found out. That's why I had no choice. I had to kill them both.
But you didn't. But didn't you say you despised criminals? Why would you become one?
But do I really?
You. Have you forgotten about the KG8 incident too?
Maybe. What sort of woman would...
Well then, was it your plan to kill Mr. Faraday with the very evidence that you sent?
Do not interrupt me, Miles Edgeworth.
Okay.
I had words to say, and now I forgot them. Well, I had a good idea of what Mr. Faraday was gonna do. I anticipated that Mr. Faraday was going to prove that Rel wasn't the Yatagarasu, by using this Yatagarasu's key as evidence, and that he would bring it with him. Which is why I thought to use the knife portion. With a weapon as well disguised as this, no one would be the wiser. Because who in their right mind would think something like this could be a weapon? I casually entered lobby number 2 on the pretext that I had to talk with Mr. Faraday. And in order to get in with him, I pretended to be worried about something. He then let me hold on to the Yatagarasu's key, just like that. He never noticed that I had changed the key into a knife inside that plastic bag. And he didn't have the chance to take note of the knife that took his life.
Ooh.
How could you kill him?
I knew him for a long time, you know? At the very least, I thought to give him a quick and painless death.
If you killed Mr. Faraday first, there was no need for you to kill Mr. Rel as well.
I believe I mentioned why when we were placing Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Something about having accidentally created an eyewitness, and how that led the killer to think about setting them up as though they killed each other.
Oh, Ethan, the trick with the surveillance tape.
Yes, I hadn't actually planned to use a gun. The risk was too high that I'd be caught. However, that's when I remembered the existence of that surveillance tape. Which is why I had Rel help me set up the crime scene. And after all was said and done, I rewarded him for all his hard work with a bullet.
Dude, she is fucking slaying out there.
Love
Holy
her!
shit.
She's so cool!
Dude,
That's crazy.
dude, that's powerful. She's got aura, dude.
Yeah!
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? How could you betray a client?
Client? If you want to talk about who was a client of whose first, it was me.
Uh-huh.
I was the client in the murder of the Cadopian Embassy staff member, Dead Man.
You ordered a hit job?
Bad going through it right now, man.
You honestly.
Yeah.
You still haven't figured it out, Mr. Bad. I had Day Man killed because he was about to give away info about the smuggling ring. Now, who exactly do you think would benefit from such an assassination?
Can't be. You're...
And that's right. I'm a member of the smuggling ring.
What?
How could this?
You're working with Manny Cochin too, do you?
Well, maybe. Maybe not. Guess you'll never know. Zayatagarasu claims to be noble, but you're just another cold-blooded murderer. That's right, little girl. Zayatagarasu is just another killer.
Be quiet, you.
Yatagarasu! You can run from the law, but you'll never escape it. We'll just humbly accept the judgment of this court!
Hey, Edgeworth. Did you know? The Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is?
Ellipses.
No? Well, let me tell you. It means that the Yatagarasu has more than one razor-sharp way to do her work. Oh my god! Holy shit! I don't remember. I didn't remember that at all. That fucking owns. I didn't.
Dude, it's so fucking cool!
Oh my god!
Get her, Bad!
Dude, we're gonna come here back! Get your fucking gun out of here!
Oh my god! Oh my god! This rules.
It's like the coolest shit ever, dude!
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh!
You really are too naive, Edgeworth. You even handed the Yatagarasu's key right to me without a second thought. Everything may not have gone according to plan, but I'll still gladly take it.
No. You mean the key was your real target?
And even after I gave you such great advice, didn't I tell you to always keep a good eye on a criminal? Or you may regret what comes of your negligence.
You two, get down!
My body, I can't move!
Hey, mister! To your right!
No!
Oh, you!
My god.
Yep. That the Benny Hill theme starts playing.
Are you alright, Francisco?
I am perfectly fine, Miles.
Her voice is shaking, but it looks like she's unharmed. Where did Kay go?
To go follow a dangerous criminal, obvious. Oh my god.
That's a gunshot!
God, this
Dude,
rules.
that fucking rule,
That
dude!
fucking owned! Oh my god!
The fucking
my
spray
God.
was her! Like how normally a defense attorney would be pointing, she was pointing her gun at you! Oh my
I
Oh my
god!
god.
At first, I thought it was an edit somehow.
No,
I was
no,
like, there's no
real,
way.
dude!
There's no way.
That shit
Sorry.
was so fucking hard!
Looks like she got away. Call the precinct. They should have a perimeter set up soon.
Absolute fucking cinema. Fucking Detective Bat, are you alright? I heard a gunshot.
Okay. Just got another hole in my jacket.
Oh my gosh! He may say he's fine, but he looks quite shaken.
Kian's on.
Oh my god.
She couldn't hit me, Miles. I've never been hit by a gunshot in my entire life, you foolish fool.
Never ever.
Never ever, for never ever.
Oh boy. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Von Karma.
Aw.
You two hurt?
I fucking jumped out of the way just in time.
I'm absolutely fine.
I'm also alright, thanks to Kay.
Okay. Where is she?
I don't know. She just sort of disappeared.
I'll go look for her. Oh, and... Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! Detective Badge, sir!
You too are in this episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry I doubted you. I love you, son. Don't worry, sir! It's not your fault, I love you too, Dad.
It's a fucking family tree, what is that?
Yeah! Oh, bad papa. Well, I lied to you guys too, after all. I heard about what happened. From Kay. Lying while giving testimony is still unforgivable.
Death penalty for you.
But in this case, you're protecting Kay and her feelings. Looks like you just might have what it takes to be a real detective. You're getting an
Aw.
increase in your allowance.
He can finally get some luminol!
Now, don't you ever lose that detective spirit, okay? The others rules. You got it, Pops! Oh,
Pops.
it's canon?
Watched run too many detective dramas recently, have we?
Way to single-handedly destroy the cheery atmosphere with one snarky comment.
Get back to the investigation.
That entire side of the room is all Dan Bob. Fucking look at that.
Squad. I'm all the old men. I swear, I'll catch you if it's the last thing I do, Miles Edgeworth.
You'll catch Miles. What?
Well, excuse you, I was the one getting shot. Be careful, Detective Bad, and take care. I'm very hard to catch.
Thanks. I love you, son.
What?
Well, I'm off.
Oh.
Maybe we'll run into each other. Is it gonna be in the next case, or is it gonna be in the next game? Oh my god. Probably in the next case. That's assumedly what it means. Did they make this game knowing there was gonna be a sequel?
I don't
You were
know.
no, to be honest.
Thanks a bunch, pal. You're the best. I'm gonna be your #1 shooter from now on. You can count on that. You really did find out the truth behind everything.
Yes, well, I'm glad we solved everything before you were taken to prison.
Oh, he's so
What the fuck,
sad.
John?
Oh, I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my testimony, Detective Gumshoe.
I fucking adore how we went from there was a shooter in the courthouse to Saturday morning. Aw, Gumshoe, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, it was no problem, really. I mean, I lied too, so I didn't help anything. It's really not your fault, Your Honor. We're all liars here.
Well, even if we didn't have his honor's testimony, I think that the lawyer would have found another way to get you convicted on her behalf.
Yeah. Can't believe I was about to get fired during my first week as a detective.
Well, so long as you're not fired. You should work hard, give all that you have, and perform your duties well. I'm sure you'll be a good detective. Oh, and one more thing. Kay left a present for you with me.
She did? Oh, what is it?
Well, it's for you, Miss You, so.
Yeah, she's not here. I apologize. What was that Kay left me? The proof of their friendship?
What do you think it is?
Mm.
What are we
The
thinking?
gun.
No, it's not the gun.
They have me very fitting for our Gumshoe, but
Is it the promise book?
Um,
Did she leave that with us, or did we just take that from
I
her?
think we just took it.
yeah, no.
Is it then the wait, what she gave? Yeah, is it not the Swiss roll then?
Yeah.
Why,
Okay,
why does it
I
let me
wasn't
do
sure.
this? Sorry, go on.
I thought that was like an accident that she left it instead of like an intentional like proof of friendship thing.
Dooba dooba dooba.
Dooba dooba dooba. Oh,
Oh,
wait, that's so
this.
fun. I must have forget to give this Detective Gumshoe.
There we go.
Take that!
Oh,
It's a-
cute. It's It's a courthouse special Swiss roll! Can I really have it?
Yes, it's a present meant for you. After all, not Callisto, but you.
And even if it was for her, I'd rip it out of her stupid little hands.
Oh my god.
You have no idea how happy this makes me, pal. Well, she committed murder, so she's stupid. I don't care.
True.
Would you
I'm gonna
get
eat this right
would you get the Swiss roll or gun first?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat this right now.
Sure, go ahead.
Nom, 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 nom,
The
nom, nom,
Swiss
nom.
rolls Detective Gumshoe and Kay bought together. While the one the Kay saved never reached her father. It would appear that her sentiments have touched the heart of this detective.
He's so happy. It's as though he's having a welcome back celebration of his own.
Well, how's that? Why can't he give it to him?
Good, pal. I can't believe I gotta eat 2 of these delicious things in one day. It's like I'm in a Swiss roll paradise or something. I've gotta thank Kay myself. Hey, wait. Where is she?
You only just noticed now? Was his mind not present when we discussed her earlier? Detective Bad had left to go search for her earlier. Maybe you should go join him.
Yeah, you betcha, pal. I'm gonna go help him. Oh, but first... You know what, pal? Actually, I guess I shouldn't be so rude to you anymore, huh?
Aww.
I'm gonna stick right by your side for now on, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Like I said earlier, I'm your #1 shooter. Don't you forget it. Let me take this off. He takes off his tan homophobic coat and the dark green coat comes on. He says, I've leveled up, sir, with my respect. I love gay people now, and you're the best.
That's right. Enjoy, detective. You have become very open-minded, and you know what? You shall accompany me on my next case. It'll be a steel one. It'll be easy. In fact, this Diet Hawthorne girl, we have it all lined up. It'll be great.
Oh my god.
I sense nothing but a most troublesome relationship from that ominous statement.
We should go home too, Miles. We have to hurry and report what has happened to Papa.
Agreed. Well, I'm afraid we must get going now, detective. I'll see you on that case.
Right, sir. Don't you worry. I'll investigate the next case we're on real well. Nothing will get through me. It's gonna be great. The person's gonna go to jail. Nothing bad is going to happen.
That's right, because nothing bad ever happens in the courtroom except for that detective, huh? Well, I'll be counting on you. The scent of trouble is definitely in the air. Thus, like a bad dream, my first outing at court came to a disturbing end. A few months later, I was finally able to properly stand in court as a prosecutor. But the detective in charge of the investigation was, as I dreaded, Detective Gumshoe. After that, he became my direct subordinate. I'm not going to talk about how that case went. I have tried, but words fail to describe the immeasurable suffering he has caused me.
Best friends.
I suppose that's just how things are. Maybe I'll let him sit on the couch one day.
No.
But as for the little girl who suddenly disappeared, she's now right here.
I've been holding on to this for at least a month and a half, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was busy flashbacking for a month and a half. Do you have a problem with that?
So, do you remember now?
Yes. I remember everything. Okay. It's been a while.
Hey, Friday! You sure grew up a lot.
Of course. But thank goodness. I thought you two had totally forgotten about me.
You know, I was really worried about you after all that. Where have you been all this time?
Gummy, I didn't know you cared. After my father died, I went to go live with my mother's relatives. They lived really far away, so I wasn't really able to come back here all that much.
Oh, is that what happened? Well, I'm just glad you're alright.
So, does it all make sense now?
Betcha it does.
Oh, you know what? I was going through my father's bookshelves recently, and...
Hold it!
Hold it! Actually, there are still a number of things that don't make sense, Kay. Like, where were you in all the trilogy? Why did you keep contact? Why did you never call? You know.
Oh, wait, I forgot the Homus Gumshoe.
First of all, why did you come all this way to see me? And second, how are you calling yourself the Yatagarasu? The Yatagarasu is Callisto Yu, the woman who killed your father.
Side note, I love since like we're 7 years further from that moment, there's like wrinkles on Edgeworth's face. That wasn't there when he was
Yeah.
like a baby.
Yeah, no, we can actually see he's like really aged.
Yeah. Well, he's still like 26 or something, so it's not that old.
I mean, yeah, but compared to like baby.
Yeah. No, you're wrong. The real Yatagarasu was my father.
Hell yeah.
Ellipses.
Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu?
Like I said, I was going through my father's bookshelf recently, and I found a secret diary hidden among his books. I have no regrets in choosing to walk the path of the Yatagarasu. That was written in his diary, and that's how I know for sure.
What? That's impossible.
What's with that look? You don't believe me?
It wasn't just the expression on my face. I clearly said it was impossible just now.
Okay, well I can't hear shit, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright
Well,
then.
yeah, go get a new pair of ears then.
How do you explain this?
It's a way of disarming any security system of the user's choosing.
Yep, and that's Little Thief. Truth be told, this is the Yatagarasu's greatest secret. And this little gizmo was used by my father.
Wow! Mr. Faraday wasn't just a great prosecutor? He was a really great thief, huh?
Yeah, my father worked really hard to steal the truth. But he was killed, and the Yatagarasu was no more. But despite that, the Yatagarasu has been spotted again recently.
One other than you?
Here, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a look at this photo. Take a look at this article.
Well, let's see. The Yatagarasu sent the embassy a calling card.
Yeah, meaning this person's a fake. I'm almost certain that Callisto Yu lady is behind this. Because the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a gaudy card out.
But the Yatagarasu did send a white card along with anything to be publicized. That's what Detective Bab told me 7 years ago, if memory serves.
Well, as soon as I heard the news, I got all wound up and I knew I couldn't just let it go. So I searched you out, so that I could obtain the truth behind the Yatagarasu. Because if anyone can help me find it, I figured it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So why do you think it's Miss Yu? Why would she help you? So you're saying that I have your father's and Miss Yu's identities backwards?
Yeah, because the real Yatagarasu was noble to the end. And I want to revive the real, noble Yatagarasu. If I don't, my father will never be able to rest in peace.
Okay.
Hey, you're so honorable! I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'll always be here to cheer you on, pal. I know we had some type of, like, fighting arc maybe back during this case. I don't remember, but I respect you now.
All those months ago,
Right.
we're over it now, Gummy.
Yeah, what one big flashback for a month and a half does to you, huh? Even if you are honorable, a thief is a thief. And if you are plotting to commit a crime, then I'm afraid I can't be complicit.
Now shut up, Narc. Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. You guys are not making it easy for me. Who am I supposed to support now? There are two wolves inside me again.
Mr. Edgeworth, what I want from you is not to steal something. What I want is the arrest of that evil woman.
That evil woman. You mean Callisto Yu?
I think it's too hard for me to catch her all by myself. But I thought that since you were able to expose her for who she is, then maybe... Please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you help me?
Ellipses. Come to think of it, I do believe I owe you.
Huh? Owe me for what?
When Miss Yu made her escape, it was you who saved my life. Furthermore, you helped me with the investigation today. I'm so rude to leave I'm not so rude as to leave favors unrepaid. No, I'm so rude I would.
Then you mean?
Yes. That case has been weighing down my soul ever since that fateful day. Perhaps the time has come to settle things once and for all. If you don't intend to sully your hands in a crime, then I believe I can help you.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you.
Yay, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Isn't that great, Kay?
Yeah, it sure is, Gummy.
Even though he had completely forgotten about her just until now. Ugh, what is with their chummy relationship? Now they're suddenly friends again.
It's an on-off thing.
The great thief Yatagarasu. After all that time, the true identity of the thief sank back into the darkness. Brian Faraday, Callisto U, and Kay Faraday. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
What the
Phantasmagorically.
the phantasmagorically changing identity of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thank you, Meta Esperoba.
I got you, Edgeworth.
And the Yatagarasu, the real goal. I saw that shit. I'm like, whoa. It would all come to light the day after I made that promise to Kay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Next
that
time on Edge World,
ruled.
Ace Attorney.
What a fucking stellar case.
Dude, that's my favorite case in the game.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
keep it real.
For real. I felt like kind of
Yeah.
meandered a bit at the beginning, but god, that just end section.
That was
Ooh.
so good.
The
Yeah.
ending was just that strong.
It is. Oh my
I
god.
can't believe that happened.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was just so good. Sorry, go on.
No, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I just that ending. Also, bad is good, so that's really good. Wow. I'm excited to learn more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
Oop.
Nah, I
I'm
didn't.
looking forward to like giving this last case a second chance.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how it's gonna pan out.
A second chance? Oh no.
Oh
I-
no!
I know when I played through this game like years ago, I got kind of burnt out by the last episode. But you know, maybe that was just because I played through the entire game like through very few sittings. Like maybe that was just like burnout. I'm excited to see how this last case shapes up. You know.
And if it's
For sure.
bad, the next game is very good, right?
Oh,
So who
God,
cares?
I love Investigations 2 is a godsend. It's so good. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, do we have any other closing thoughts on the case, or?
Are we starting case 5 next week, or what's happening because of like the vacation
Yes.
thing?
Oh, I'm going on vacation starting the 14th.
Okay,
there's 2
yeah, we
weeks.
definitely
Oh,
start.
yeah, we got some time to. God, we could. It'd be such a mad lad choice, but what if we just like did a whole day of Ace Attorney, where it's like 8 hours, 8 hours.
An 8 hour stream.
If we plan accordingly, I'm kind of down.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I'm
like,
kind of down, but I have to make arrangements.
I mean,
yeah,
and it doesn't have to be a Wednesday. We can like plan, you know, a different day to do that around, because my schedule is relatively free. So
I see what you're cooking. I'm kind of okay. I'm down.
yeah, we'll
As long
talk
as it's
more.
not Saturday, because I have Saturdays I'm doing things. But any other day, yeah,
Bet.
we'll talk.
All right. All right. We'll see you guys when we see you. Could be next Wednesday. Could be, or who knows? Who knows? We'll
Pay
figure.
attention to the notifications, though.
Yeah. If it's something that's outside of the normal stream times, I'll be sure to like note it somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do my plugs. YouTube, Discord, VODs, Blue Sky. That's it. 8 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Blue Sly.
Blue Sly. Oh my! Did I write Blue Sly?
Blue Sly.
Blue Sly? Oh my. Yeah, you're a Blue Sly.
Whoopsie. Okay. Since we had like 2 very kind raids earlier, let's see if we can raid to someone else. Who's streaming
Yeah.
now?
Let's see. Guides is live.
Guides is live.
Yeah, we can go to Guides to stream. Walk through Wednesdays. Yeah. Okay. Let me start the raid. Raid KH Guides. And did you know Reconnect still has event tickets available for sale? Yeah. Reconnect is in little over 2 months away. I think they have 30 tickets left for sale, so if you haven't already gotten yours and
Oh
want to
shit.
go to Reconnect, they're there. It's a limited supply, but they're there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll be there.
If that's an incentive, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
You can't be imagine if people just walk up and yeah, can you get your Ace Attorney voices?
Can you do your Gumshoe voice? And it's basically the exact same voice I have. And I'm like, yeah, hi.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, you've all been stellar, stupendous, wonderful, and incredible, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
Boy.